Hey, this is Apex 3900 back with another classic. And today I've been perusing YouTube and what have you, and I came across several videos, several live streams and whatnot. And I don't mind people disagreeing for whatever, whatever your argument is. You have a right to disagree, you know. Excuse me. But what you don't have a right to is not contextualizing your argument and telling half truths. You don't have a right to that. You absolutely do not. So, hold on, what is this? Okay. All right. Give me a second here because I'm queuing up some things. I already got the audios for these particular 3 videos that I'm going to review. Give me a second here. Let me do this real quick. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Let's go ahead and shut that down. Alright, here we go. Please get my likes up on your way in. Feel free to support the channel. My email and my Cash App is in the description, so if you see something, go ahead and say something. Hit me up in the email. I'm getting better about checking my email. I'm gonna do some housekeeping real quick. And let me say this from the outset. I'm not necessarily, I can roast motherfuckers. Now I know people are gonna see Cynthia G's in the title, and I haven't reviewed her video at all. Now the other 2 gentlemen, Sergeant Willie P and the Jamaica Way, I did review part of them. I didn't go through the whole thing, so when we get past a certain minute mark, it's going to be new territory for all of us. Thank you for hitting that like button. Whoever you are, feel free to say something in the comment section. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And don't forget to share this shit, man. For real. Share my shit. Motherfuckers asking, why ain't you blew up your Apex? Why you ain't share my shit? Why you ain't share my shit? Give me a quick second here. Let me do some more housekeeping. Today, what did I do today? Went to the basketball court. Got over 100 jumpers in this morning. Got my jumpers in. Then around noon, watched a little bit of that. What's that? The Last Dance. I started to watch that new season of Stranger Things, the 4th season, but then I kind of I don't know. I just was like, nah, fuck it, let me watch The Last Dance. So I started watching that Last Dance again. I watched that before. That came out right before I shipped off the basic. But yeah. And then woke up, went back to the basketball court, got some more shots in, and came home, stretched, did a little bit of yoga. I did more stretching than yoga, but I did utilize some yoga stretches, incorporated those within my stretch regimen and whatnot. Because for me, as far as physical fitness is concerned, I don't want to be one of these big bulky guys. Now, last week I was at 193. I just weighed myself this evening. Now this is after, a whole day of eating and, a whole week of me lifting heavy and taking protein shakes and shit. I'm at 199, 200, and I'm getting kind of yoked. And I don't want to do that. I don't like to be big and bulky. And I know 200 isn't big and bulky, but I can carry 200 well without a problem. Really, I can go up to 210 to be honest with you, without a problem. But I would prefer to be down in the 190s, you know, because like I was telling one of my battle buddies, all of my workout regimen is combat centric. You know what I mean? Running, jumping, carrying shit, picking up shit, pushing shit, hand-to-hand combat. You know, it's more. I would like, now I have an ankle injury, so I'm not able to incorporate like CrossFit style exercises within my regimen because I'm kind of limited with my ankle. My ankle's getting better. You know what I mean? My ankle's getting better. So, but on the regular, I like to do CrossFit. So I like to be as light as I can because, you know, when you're talking about the aspect of hand-to-hand combat, and a lot of people get this confused, you know, especially the real meatheads at the gym. They think if they go to the gym and they can throw up 300, 350, 400 on the bench, they think that equates to like being able to fight. No, it doesn't. Now, granted, if you can bench, if you're like 250 and you can bench 350 or close to 400, if you get your hands on me, you know what I mean, you possibly could do some things. I'm not gonna even deny that. You know what I mean? I'm in trouble. Not saying that I'm gonna lose, but if you're like 250 and you can bench press damn near 400 pounds, you get your fucking mitts on me, you're in trouble. Now, if you don't get your mitts on me, you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about how much you can lift. It's about how much torque you can generate on your punch. You know what I'm saying? And when you're talking about a bench, whether it's now I like to use dumbbells to bench. I don't normally use bar. For one, I lift by myself. I don't like to go to the gym with people because people get in my fucking way. You know what I'm saying? I like to go to the gym. I have my wristwatch on. In between each set, I time 60 seconds to 90 seconds rest in between. If I'm there with somebody, they're gonna be on bullshit and they're gonna slow me down and get in my fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So I like to go by myself. So when I do bench, I don't do it with the bar. I normally do it with the dumbbells. But anyway, if you're benching with a bar, that's a limited range of motion. It's just one simple motion. You know, your hands are set in a particular position. Your torso, you're square. You know what I mean? Because your back is against the bench, so you're square. You're not in a fighting stance per se. You know what I'm saying? And you're not twisting your hip, you know what I mean, to emulate a fucking punching motion. So it's just one simple motion. It's a very limited motion. And even though you can generate a lot of power with that limited motion, it's still a limited motion nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I do bench, I'll incorporate and I'll try to simulate a punch with the dumbbells depending on how much weight I have. So I'll have it like, I bring, when the dumbbells are down by my chest, I'll have them, my palms facing in. And then as I extend, I'll have my palms facing my feet to kind of emulate an actual punch on how I would do it in real life if I was in a hand-to-hand situation. You know what I mean? So just, you know what I mean? But enough about fitness. Enough about fitness. But yeah, I can't wait till my ankle get better so I can do some cardio, because I need to cut. Because I'm trying to get down to 188, 185, somewhere in there. So yeah, I don't want to be big and bulky at all. But let's go ahead and cue this audio up and get my speaker ready. Where's my speaker at? Here we go. And here we go. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and go to the jungle and post up and have some fly shit to look at in the background while I talk my shit. It's gonna be a minute before I get to some gameplay, but I'm gonna get to some gameplay. I'm probably gonna review this. I'm gonna review the two brothers video, and then possibly get into some gameplay before I review Cynthia G's shit. Because yeah, it's a lot to chew on right there, because she got what, 2 hours and a half. live stream, and this brother has a 15-minute. Okay. Now I tagged these gentlemen, well, these two gentlemen and this particular female in this live stream, and the title of this program is context, because what we have within not just the black manosphere or black YouTube proper, but within the black community, a lot of things get taken out of context. And shout out to Chronicles of Judah 144. He said that, you know, he believes that there is a massive issue with listening comprehension among black people, and I'm starting to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say something, and I don't know if black people like to do this willingly or they're doing this unwillingly, but they will misconstrue what you said and completely take it out of context. And it's like, no, nigga, that's not what I said. Where you're not listening? What the fuck? But anyway, let's get into this tape, man. Let's get into it. Fair use. Fair use.
Black women are fed up with the narratives that black men are pushing.
Now, let me stop you right there. Is it narrative or is it truth? We have to ask that question. Is it narrative or is it truth? Is what we're saying narrative? Now, I'm not going to say that we're infallible and everything that we say is right. I'm pretty sure that there are some brothers who are pushing a narrative. I'm not doubting that at all. You know, I'm not doubting that at all. I'm not saying that brothers aren't out here pushing a particular narrative. But by and large, is what we're saying narrative, or is much of it truth? You have to acknowledge that. You have to pay issuance to that. Okay? Let's continue. Fair use.
So they are already beginning to withdraw their interest in black men.
Who gives a shit? Who cares? When you talk about a community, a black community, if you will, it starts and ends with the men. Now, I know people say a nation can rise no higher than the female. Yes, true, because they facilitate the legacy of men. But let's not get this shit twisted. You don't even get an opportunity to facilitate a legacy without the men. We are the alpha and the omega of this shit. So you can sit up here and with your simp ass and give out all these veiled threats and shit. Black Wilmers. Yeah. And that's another thing. You motherfucking country bumpkin ass niggas, man. I'm gonna get to this shit in a minute. Cause this nigga sound like a hoe. He sound like he's from Bumblefuck, Georgia somewhere. Or Scrubberfuck, Alabama. I bet you this nigga's from some small town. You know what I mean? Where on one side of the railroad tracks was the black part of town, and on the other side of the railroad tracks was white. Like, this nigga, bruh. Fair use. Continuing. I said I wasn't gonna roast, but this nigga irritates me.
We are in a state of emergency. Black men, y'all better stay woke. It's going down, and I guarantee you a lot of y'all ain't even seeing the signs of what's about to happen. But
please enlighten us. What is about to happen? I mean, is it worse than what we're going through right now? Because as of right now, we're putting up with unsufferable bitches who are just running wild throughout the community. So, I mean, could it be any worse? Seriously. Oh no. Keisha with the bonnet, who likes to twerk in public, who has 3 kids falling off of her. She's threatening to divest, or she's threatening to swirl. She's threatening to vow off black men altogether. Oh no. Now I know I'm being hyperbolic. I know that was low-hanging fruit using the Keisha analogy, but still, you get my point. Like, come on now. Fair use.
guys that's overhyping interracial dating, y'all in trouble. Really, all of us in trouble.
Now, see, this is something I don't like. You niggas who You Ty City ass niggas. Like that nigga Ty City and fucking what's his name? Brandon L. Them two niggas right there. Every other word they say, every other thing out their mouth is nigga, what's so fucking funny? What is so fucking funny, bruh? Please enlighten me. What is so funny? Why the fuck is you scoffing every fucking 5 seconds? What are you scoffing at? What's so funny? Fair use, continuing.
But y'all are definitely causing problems for us.
Causing problems for who? And causing problems how? And causing problems what? Who, what, when, where, and how? What are you talking about? Are we causing problems for simps? Are we making it hard for you fucking simps to get your shit off? Is that what you mean? You are definitely causing problems for us. Cause now we're fucking blowing the whistle on this shit. Now black females are looking at every black man with the side eye, as they should. As they fucking should. Yes, you should. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Hold on, let me see something. Cause niggas ain't going no more. Fuck what you talking about. I need them 7.62s, G. Hold on. Does that have 7.62s in it? That say it got 7.62s in it. I need 7.62s, G. Hold on. Fuck this nigga talking about. Y'all definitely causing problems for Ooh, this nigga sound like a whole slave. If y'all don't stop with all this interracial datings now, mouths are gonna be. This nigga sounds straight off the fucking plantation, bruh. This shit is fucking sad. This is pathetic. Y'all's is messing it up for everybody's. Nigga, what? Nigga, you know slavery ended damn near 100 some odd years ago, whatever the case is. Fuck is you up here still sounding like a goddamn slave? Oh, wade in the water head ass. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Oh, sweet low, sweet chariot head ass. Listen to this nigga, bro. Listen. Y'all show is causing troubles. Y'all show is causing troubles. Causing troubles.
Really, all of us in trouble. So dating, y'all in trouble. Really, all of us in trouble. But y'all are definitely causing problems for us.
Y'all's gonna get us in troubles. Yo, get your own. If y'all don't stop all that, massa gonna get us head ass. This nigga, bruh, straight off the goddamn plantation ass nigga, bruh. This nigga here, G. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna replace this one because we're not even about to fuck with dude, man. Hold on. Let me see. Get into a helicopter, reach the Freeport. Alright, cool. This nigga, y'all's gonna get us in troubles. Head ass nigga, man. Fuck going on. Fair use continuing.
I'm gonna show y'all a couple videos, right? Because I got a point that I wanna make. It's important too. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to hear this information. And the black women, y'all gonna enjoy this video. I guarantee you gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, because you're pandering to him, you fucking panda bear. What's up, Kendra? Fucking panda. You look like a panda. Them black rings around your eyes, nigga. Oh, y'all's gonna get us in troubles, head ass. Fair use.
So y'all just sit back and let me show my brothers this information that is gonna bust they motherfucking head.
Nigga, it's only one motherfucker I hear that needs they goddamn head busted. Fair use.
If you grow up as a white girl,
Yes.
and you get attention from black guys,
Yes.
in my experience and all the other white girls that I know, we don't think that getting attention from black guys gives you a status of some sort. If you get attention from the white guys,
No, I haven't.
You do have the status more than if you get attention from black guys.
As a man, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with that.
Well, as a woman who gets attention.
All right, hold on. Now, before he spits his shit, because he likes to take things out of context, right? Context is key. That's the theme of this particular program, right? Context. She didn't put it in its proper context. Now, I myself, from K through 6, was in the hood, Kansas City Public Schools. 7 through 12, I was mainly in the suburbs. I spent a year and a half down in Arkansas in the hood, so I've seen it all. I've seen city living, country living, suburban living. I've seen it all, okay? Now, let's put it in its proper context. She's right in the sense that if you had, now let me put some numbers to this so we can all wrap our heads around this. Let's say you have two gentlemen, a white gentleman, a black gentleman, and on a scale of 1 to 10, they're both 8s on the scale, right? On all metrics, as far as looks, social, their social ability, money, all that. They're even, right? If you're dealing with a white and a white female is assessing both of these particular gentlemen, obviously the white male is going to get the edge because of ethnic group preference. That's the context you need to put it in. Now, what she didn't say, this is what she didn't say. She didn't say, let's say the white male is a 5 out of 10 and the black male is a 8 out of 10. 9 times out of 10, she's going to choose that 8 black man over that 5 white man. These are facts. These are facts. And I guarantee you, after this shit aired and if it went viral, I guarantee you some NBA player, some NFL brother of some sort, or some rapper, some got in her DMs, flew her out, and smutted her out. And she was probably in the bedroom hollering Black Lives Matter. Guarantee. So all that shit she's talking is cap. You're not going to sit up here and tell me that a superior black man is going to lose out to a white female if he's going up against an inferior white man. That's just not the case. Now, let's say you have a white man that's a 5 and a black man that's an 8. His whiteness and group preference. Okay, let's say ethnic group preference gives him 1 point, so now he's a 6. And let's say the overall status of the white man gives him an additional point, so now he's 7. He's just 1 point beneath the brother. Okay, I could, if she says I'll take the 7, even though he's technically a 5, but I'll take the 7 over the 8. Okay, I can give you that. But you're not sitting up here. You're not gonna tell me that some 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", not throwing any shade on brothers who are shorter, you know, frail built dweeb who isn't on my level socially is gonna outbeat me. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. So context is key. So brothers, it is imperative on you to create yourself and turn yourself into the best version of yourself, so that when you do go out here and if you do choose to date outside your race, that you can get the choices of the choice that you can get. And what this fucker's doing, he's trying to gin up some fear tactic. Oh, Becky's not choosing y'all's like y'all think that she is. This old Chicken George head ass nigga. And he's not gonna put it into context. He's just gonna leave it there and just gonna use that example as an absolute. See. Watch him. I hadn't even played it yet, but I guarantee you that's what he's gonna do. Fair use. Continuing.
As a man, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that. Nigga, you ain't got a leg to stand on. How you gonna tell a white woman how her culture look at her? Y'all in denial. She tell you in your face that you are not the prize.
Pause. I'm not saying that there isn't some truth to that, but two things can be true at once, right? She could come from a family where her mother and her father told her, don't bring no nigger home, right? I'm sending you off to college, but you better not bring no nigger home. She's gone for the first year of college. Summer comes, guess who she brings home? Tyrone, the #1 player on the football team. He's slotted to be picked in the first round in the NFL. As soon as he gets out the car, when he pull up to her parents' house, daddy's gonna be pissed. Mama's gonna be pissed. They're gonna sit him down at the dinner table and say, son, what are you doing? Well, I'm about to go to the NFL. My name is such and such. I play for the Alabama Crimson Tide or whatever the fuck. I guarantee you they're gonna switch up immediately. Immediately. All kind of thoughts gonna run through their head. He's gonna be an instant millionaire in about 2.5 years. And my grandbaby's gonna have them fine nigger genetics. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, bruh. So all that shit's gonna go out the window. Now, is every brother gonna interracially date successfully? Forever, amen? No. I mean, some of us can, some of us can't. It just is what it is. Hold on real quick, because I'm tired of looking at this fucking drum. Let me switch this shit up real quick. I'm going to have to redeploy this Biviot, because I don't like that drum sitting next to me like that. And furthermore, I'm about to put this helmet back on, too. It's just, what he's saying is, he's not, it's true and it's false at the same time. Now I know I'm using extremes when I'm using a fucking NFL player, but let's say let's say Becky brings home after the first year in college, she comes home for the summer, and she brings home a nuclear physicist. You think daddy is going to be against her bringing home a nuclear physicist? I doubt it. Doubt it. Hold on, let me go up here to the top. Yeah, that's what I thought. 5.56s, 7.62s, 5.56s. Alright, hold up. All this shit, I need 7.62. I need something that's gonna slap. Alright, all that shit is bullshit. I'm keeping this MDR. Alright, fair use, continuing.
You are not as desirable as you think you are.
And this whole you're not the prize or I am the prize, I'm not something to be won. So yeah, you're right. I'm not the prize because I'm not something. I'm not a fucking object. I'm a fucking ruler. I'm not the prize. I'm the fucking king. And like we say over here, if she ain't choosing, she losing. And that's on that. Fair use, continuing.
But you in denial and no, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. And you make yourself look like a motherfucking scrub on the internet for the world to see you get your damn feelings hurt. That's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. Let's move on.
Yes. And who grew up in a white culture more than a black culture, I'm going to tell you that getting attention from black guys is not a badge of honor if you're white.
Now, I will agree. Because when I went to high school in the suburbs, there were some white chicks. This one particular white chick that I'm thinking about right now. Her dad is the owner of a particular car lot, not a car lot, but it's pretty big. Like you can ride around in town and see her dad's first and last name, see her last name on the back of a lot of cars. I'm not gonna say what kind of car dealership he owns, but you know. And she had some yams too. But she wasn't fucking with no black dudes though. She wasn't giving us no play. You know what I mean? But that's not to say that there weren't some white chicks who were, on the some heiresses, if you will, who weren't fucking with us. Some of them won't. Some of them stick to the script. If they daddy say don't bring no darky home, they won't. But there are some that's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I like them. So yeah, you just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So all isn't lost. He's trying to make it out to be all is lost. Now this could just be, her particular opinion. I'm not denying her reality. If that's how she grew up, you know what I mean, then hey, that's real. And I will vouch for that because I've seen that. I've seen certain white females who just won't do it. They won't do it because of the social stigma attached to it. You know. But be that as it may, that's not to sit up here and say that we out here like we don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have options. Let this nigga tell it. He's trying to paint the picture, trying to paint this narrative as if we don't have any options with other groups of women, and that's total fucking bullshit. But whatever. Fair use. Continuing.
Okay.
And I'm white.
You are white.
Yes.
And I'm white.
No, but
Yeah, she said it. She said it with authority. And I'm white. Well, yes, you are. You are white. Clearly. Fair use.
White girl gets attention from a white guy. That's more valuable in white culture than if she gets attention from a black guy. If she gets attention from a black guy, that doesn't make you a.
Okay, let's put it in context. Like I said, that with that said, yes, that is true if the black guy is insufficient. And that is also true if the white girl is going to adhere, if she's willing to be strict enough to adhere to those white norms of her quote-unquote white culture. Now we all know that there's nuance within these situations because we have exceptional black guys and white girls and Latinas and Asian girls who are not going to stick to the strict cultural norms of their particular ethnicity. So there is some nuance. This isn't cut and dry. This isn't forever, amen. It's not. There is some nuance. Fair use.
Better anything. Like, that doesn't raise you in anybody's eyes. As a matter of fact.
In some people's eyes it does.
As a matter of fact, it's a little bit of a.
The only people that look at that like it's something that's a status symbol type situation is other guys that think like you. The majority of black culture does not look at a black man with a white woman and say, he got his shit together, I want to be like him. Only guy.
You don't judge your productivity by the woman you have on your arm. You judge your productivity and if you got your shit together by you solely having your shit together. Dumbass. So that's a mute point. Let's play that back.
A black man with a white woman and say, he got his shit together, I want to be like him. Only guys that look at things like you look at you and think that. Just a little FYI.
Like
What the fuck did he just say? What is he even talking about, bruh? I can't understand him. He needs to take the chitlins out of his fucking mouth. Fair use. Continuing.
She's basically not good enough for the white, so she's good for the black guys. That's how it's looked at it.
So as you see, y'all, for the guys that be in the comment section saying that, that's not my experience. Okay, that may not be your experience, brother, but it's a popular opinion in white culture for black men to be looked at as something that you don't want to be fucked up with.
That is true. That is true. I'm not denying that. You know who else thinks that way? Let me tell you who else thinks that way. Other black people from different cultures, like black people from the Caribbean, black people from Africa, other black people from other continents, other countries. They view a lot of our ways, our cultural norms, as that of, how you say, deleterious to a solid family structure. It's not that we're inherently inferior, quote unquote. It is that we come from a culture that is inferior. So they're not looking at us per se. They're not looking at the blackness per se. They're looking, okay, your skin, your blackness identifies you as being part of a group. This particular group has very bad cultural norms. So I don't want to be attached. It's like the caste system in India. If you're a part of the I don't the lowest strata, you're gonna get looked at a certain way. Yes, because why? Because there is certain stigmas attached to that particular lower strata. That particular lower strata practices certain cultural mores that the priestly class and the upper class don't rock with. So that's how that's viewed. But more often than not, if you come in, and I'm not saying change who you are, I forget where you're coming from, but if you're not on that nigga shit, and they see that you're not on that nigga shit, you know, you go to college, you meet a shorty, whoop wham, you know, you go back to her parents' crib during the summer, and you majoring in something that's major, you feel me? And they see that you're not on that nigga shit, hey, they'll let that shit slide. I got a homeboy right now, went to high school with. It's a dark-skinned brother. He's not really, he's not like Wesley Snipes dark, but you know, he's on the darker brown. Married this white chick. He has a beautiful daughter with this white woman. And I mean, they're living the fucking quintessential suburban life, 4 or 5 bedroom house, white, literally a white picket fence. Well, it's like a privacy fence because he just put a fucking video up now. Big ass backyard. And I mean, his daughter is his word. Daughter look just like this Joker. Just look just like this Joker, but she's beige and she got curly hair. And I mean, they were out there in the backyard, fucking had the little slip and slide thing going, and they're just having a good old time. And this nigga's not, you know, he's probably what, 5'8", 5'9", but he went to college, he stuck to his shit, he got his shit done. He got his shit done. So it's not a foregone conclusion that, and the female that he married, suburban chick. So like I said, it's not a foregone conclusion that just because you're black, you're relegated to just black women. That's not the case. It's not the case. Even if other groups of people view black people and black culture as inferior, and in a lot of cases, I'll just say this here, black culture is inferior, especially the deleterious aspects of our culture. I'm not talking about the productive and good aspects of our culture. I'm talking about the deleterious aspect of our culture. It is inferior. And now I've seen a lot of white girls get caught up with black dudes, and then they go down that nigga path. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of white girls get with black dudes, and they get their shit raised up. They get their stock raised. So like I said, it's nuance. You got to put context to it. You can't just say some bullshit and that's just that. It doesn't work like that. Fair use, continuing.
As if you didn't know that already. 'Cause I know you know that. 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 ' I guess you thought you was just special and you was better than the other blacks and you were able to accomplish things that...
Nigga, I'm not like you for one. So I can say, if I'm better than you, then I'm better than you. Just because you're chitlin slurping, collard green slurping, cotton picking, wade in the water, sound like you just got off the plantation yesterday, just because your country bumpkin ass is incapable of pulling a woman of another race doesn't mean that I can't. Fair use. Continuing.
most black people can't accomplish. You were able to get you a white woman that is submissive and all that other shit.
Fuck is so funny?
Listen, man, like I tell y'all, I don't care who you date. I have friends and family that have dated.
It seems like you do care. You saying you don't care, but you're making this whole video trying to convince brothers that they can't date out. So yeah, you do care. And I'm not even talking about, I'm not even necessarily mad or upset that he's doing what he's doing. My point of contention is he's leaving out context. He's leaving out context. But anyway, fair use, continuing.
Outside the race. So it ain't about that.
Yes,
it's about this attitude that you are the prize and...
You're right, nigga. I'm not the prize. I'm the fucking king. I'm not an object that can be won at a fair. You can't enter into a raffle and get a nigga like me. I come into your land and I drink up all the rivers and I leave footprints the size of goddamn city buses, nigga. I'm a fucking king. So I'm not the prize. You're right. And if you don't like that attitude, so what? Fuck you. Fair use.
All other cultures look at us in high regard, like, I just have to get a black man. That's not the reality of most of these women. Most women...
Yeah, speak for yourself, sir. If you are an inferior man or a mediocre man, then yeah, most other groups of women are going to look at you and be like, meh. But if you are a superior man like myself, they're going to look at you differently. So I understand your reality because you're probably mediocre or inferior, mediocre at best, or slightly above mediocre at best. You don't get that reaction from other groups of women. That's understandable. I'm not denying your reality. Fair use, continuing.
Prefer to marry their own culture.
That's true. That's true. I believe somewhere in people in India, I forgot where I seen this shit at, and they were asked, why don't you date out or why don't you intermarry with other groups of people? And they said, marriage and relationships is hard enough. Why add more complications to it with race? So we just like to keep shit simple. Something to that effect. So I do agree with that. And that's true. That's true. That's a true statement. Fair use. Continuing.
Are there some that are open to marrying outside of their culture? Hell yeah. Yes, it is. Because there are some people that see their lives as their own and they see themselves as individuals and they decide to go their own way.
And not just that. Not just that. Nigga, you can't sit up here and tell me that if you come across a white girl, that's a dime. That's a dime. Now, I know that I'm being kind of hyperbolic, but let's say you come across a white girl that's a dime, certified dime, and she can cook in the kitchen, she can clean, and she wants to do everything that she gonna, you map out the play and she gonna run it to perfection. And you juxtapose her to Keisha, that's a strong 6, that wants to give you lip, and who don't like cooking, who cooks your food begrudgingly. You mean to tell me you gonna roll with Keisha? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You gonna choose Becky 10 times out of 10 in that scenario. So stop the cap. Fair use. Continuing.
Are there white women that will definitely love and honor a black man, yes, there are. Same thing for every other culture. But stop walking around with your chest poked out.
Nigga, I walk around with my chest poked out if I motherfucking want to. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm a fucking king.
Like you the shit.
I'm not the shit. I'm a king, like I told you. I'm not the prize. I'm not the shit. I'm a fucking king. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. Fair use.
Because you actually ain't. And I'm finna get ready to show you prime time example.
This ought to be interesting.
Finna get ready to bust it wide open.
I know you are. You
and show y'all. Get ready to show you.
What did this nigga say? What did he say? Fair use. I just want to say pause, my nigga.
Prime time example. Finna get ready to bust it wide open.
That's what I thought he said. I knew I wasn't tripping. I said, what? I know that nigga just didn't say what I thought he said. He said it. He said it. Fair use.
And show y'all who the prize really is in our culture. Y'all put on y'all seatbelts.
There's statistics on interracial marriage and divorce, and it's actually kind of interesting because a white man with a black woman has half the divorce rate of a white man with a white woman. And interestingly enough, if you reverse the genders and you put a black man with a white woman, they have twice the divorce rate of a white couple or a black couple. I mean, I think they apply either way.
Hear that? That's a white man telling y'all.
That's a white man telling y'all, so you best to listen to her. Let me tell y'all, because y'all don't want to make Massa mad, I tell you. Now, let's say that's true. Fuck it. Let's go with that. Why does a white man and a black woman marital union last longer? Why is that? Could it be that seeing is that the black female, being a follower by nature, women in general are followers by nature. The woman is going to find the no matter what society you're in, the woman is going to find the strongest man she possibly can, ideally, and prostrate herself to said man. So when she finally gets this coveted white man to actually put a ring on it and make an honest woman out of her, she's not going to throw that white man away. She's not. In her mind, niggas ain't shit. We're disposable. So if you take that same woman in an alternate universe and she marries a black man, she's gonna think in her head, oh, this nigga ain't shit. He's disposable. Niggas ain't shit, right? Niggas ain't shit. This is really a mantra that I've heard black women say this over the past 20 years or so. Niggas ain't shit. So when you go into a relationship or a marriage with that mindset, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be more apt to do what? Throw that black man away. On the contrary, you come across that coveted white man, you gonna hold on to him. How many times have we seen news clippings of white men who are married or dating black women, and they treat said black woman horrible, and said black woman stays with that said white man regardless? How many times we seen that? A black woman to cut your ass off for a nigga just snoring. Snoring too loud at night, she'll drop your ass. But Brad can fuck her credit up, you know what I'm saying, and do unspeakable acts within the house, and she's still holding on. So that's that. Now, as far as the black man and the white woman's marital union being the least successful, let's draw that out, because one of the top 5 defects, shout out to me for dropping that classic piece, the top 5 defects of black men. One of the defects of black men is that when we reach a certain level, we don't keep going. We just drop anchor and just post up right there. And that doesn't really bode well with other groups of women. So let's say Tyrone finally gets he gets his wife, white wife, right? And he's got him a solid job, solid career, whatever the case is, and nice little house or whatever. But she wants more. She wants him to keep going. Of course, she's gonna cash her motherfucking chips in and say, I think I can do better than this nigga, and cash his ass in because he got lazy. He rested on his laurels. He dropped anchor too soon. He should have kept going. You know, that's the burden of masculine performance. We are expected as men to perform and to keep performing and outperform how we performed last year, next year, forever until they put us in the fucking ground. And a lot of black men, the majority of black men, don't understand that. Other groups of women understand that, and that's what their expectations are. So it's unspoken. They're already thinking that, okay, I come from this culture, so that's the expectation in our culture. So I'm assuming that this black man has the same expectation in his culture. That's a cultural issue as far as that's concerned. That's just miscommunication, you know. And then you have, in some cases, black men sell women, period, on dreams. Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop like P. Diddy. I ain't gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going. But then they do stop. And then the white girl sitting, his white wife is sitting up there like, nigga, I thought you said you wasn't gonna stop. And he's like, well, shit, I got it now. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, black men are cool if they got some in-house pussy, a place to stay, and a car to drive, and a cool little job where they can collect a check every week and have 2 weeks paid vacation with some benefits. They cool with that. They cool with that. But that's not the case for every other group of females that we come across. So that's why that is. Now, as far as black and black marriage is concerned, I'm not even going to belabor that point. You know what I'm saying? We already know what the deal is with that. You know what I mean? So, take it how you will. Hold on, let me sip on this beverage real quick. Fair use. Continuing.
That statistically speaking, a white man and a black man, a white man and a black woman have a higher success rate when it comes to marriage than all the other groups. White men with white women included. A white man with a white.
Why though? Why? Let me ask that question again. Why? See, he's so mentally dense and mentally shallow, he doesn't even think, okay, why is that? Okay, I will accept that statistic as true, but why though? Now, I've already explained as to why that is, or a theory as to why that is, but he won't. He won't do the mental heavy lifting to even give it any thought. He won't. He's one of these niggas who say, it ain't even that deep. He's one of these it ain't even that deep ass niggas. He's really dumb. He's really dumb. But anyway, fair use.
A white woman has a higher divorce rate than a white man with a black woman. And when black men and white women get together, the divorce rate goes up higher than what it would be if a white man and a white woman got together, or a black woman and a black man got together. So
why though? Once again, why? I've already said as to why that is. We know why that is. It's because cultural lines get crossed. There's a miscommunication in some cases. And I've already pointed out the defect or the deficiency within black male pathology as far as our cultural mores are concerned, especially with marriage. And seeing as the vast majority of us do not have a good template anyway of what a fruitful, successful marriage looks like, you know, we're just out in the we're just fucking winging it, you know. Now, I was fortunate enough to at least see my parents somewhat, for the most part, in a functional marriage for at least 12 years of my life. The majority of my rearing, from birth to 18, I seen that firsthand. The vast majority of us do not. We don't see that. We don't see that example. This nigga probably raised by a single mother, allegedly. Allegedly, probably doesn't even know who his father is. Allegedly. And if he does know who his father is, he never lived in the same house with his mother. Allegedly. Daddy came over. Mama cussing him out on the porch in her fucking bathrobe and house slippers with a bonnet on her with curlers in her fucking head. That's all he knows. Allegedly. So he probably don't even have a good template or a good example to go by on what a fruitful and a successful marriage looks like. And the same is true for the majority of black men. Hell, the same is true for the majority of black people. Now see, when you're talking about a male-female dynamic, the female is automatically going to get up under the leadership of the man that she's with. So if you have a white man who comes from an intact community where they have numerous examples of what a successful and fruitful marriage should look like, the black woman that he gets with is going to acquiesce and defer to his leadership and defer to him on how a successful marriage is to go. Flip side, black husband, white wife, she wants to fall up under his leadership, but if his leadership is lacking because he lacks the example of what that is, then you're gonna get what you're gonna get. That whole statistic basically falls square on the state of our community. And why should I, or any other black man for that matter, why should we be relegated to deal with women who have no particular orientation on what being a good wife is? Now, you still haven't tackled that. Okay, so what's the alternative? Let's say everything you're saying is true. Let's say that all the other groups of females on this planet don't want us. Let's say that's true. Or the vast majority of other groups of females don't want us. Let's say that's true. What is our alternative? Are you gonna open up a class or school to bring these black females up to speed on what it takes to be a fucking wife? Are you? Or are you just gonna fire up your goddamn cell phone and ride around in your car and talk shit? Curiouser and curiouser. Fair use, continuing. Matter of fact, hold on real quick. Screenshot this. Use this. Ha! I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail. This goofy ass nigga. Fair use, continuing.
Statistically speaking, black men with white women are the worst category to be in.
I already explained why that is. I already explained why that is. Not saying that you're wrong, but hey, if you're an insufficient male with insufficient examples on manhood, I think, to be honest with you, I think you don't deserve a wife, period. White, black, or otherwise, to be honest with you. Shit. The only thing worse than a black husband and a white wife failed marriage is an insufficient, weak black husband getting with a bellicose black wife and raising up more children in their fucked up pathology. That's the only thing worse than that. You know? Fair use. Continuing.
So it's interesting that if you just reverse and put a black man with a white woman versus a white man with a black woman, they actually, like, the divorce statistics, they're 400% more likely to get divorced. And they say that's because, and I'm just putting this shit out there, I'm not making it up, like, you can...
I just want to give y'all a little heads up. This man about to say something that if you're a prideful black man, it's gonna piss you the fuck off. But according to the statistics, there might be something to it.
Now, I haven't watched this video past like 3 minutes. So, like the past 4 minutes, hold on. That's it. I want to say, yeah, the past 4 or 5 minutes is just completely new, uncharted territory for me. So I haven't listened to this. So I'm gonna listen to this live. I really want to hear what this guy has to say.
Google it or DuckDuckGo, because I don't support Google. But they say it's because in the white culture, white men are the stronger of the two genders, and in the black culture, the black women are the stronger of the two genders.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They say that, come on now. Sexual dimorphism, anyone? Come on. I've already went over this on Bomb Cherry's panel on how black men are bigger. We have more muscle mass. Our bones are denser. We have 10% bigger brains than them. So we have more brain capacity. And I use the analogy of a V12 engine versus a V6. What do you think is going to win? If the black woman's brain is the size of a V6 and she's going up against a black man who has a V12 size brain, who the fuck you think's going to win? No, black women have been artificially propped up. Artificially. Their strength is astroturf. It's astroturf. Let's just be real. For God's sakes, they got Goldman Sachs pumping millions of dollars into them to prop them up. When the last time you've heard, besides that one billionaire that paid them brothers tuition, Robert, you know who I'm talking about. That guy. Besides that, when the last time you seen anybody do anything for black men? Everything we get it out the motherfucking mud, and we still out earning them. Still out earning them. So how are they the stronger of the genders if they're being artificially propped up, but we still out earn them? I mean, money's how we keep score, right? So how is it if they're stronger than us, we're winning on the fucking scoreboard? Explain that one, Mr. White Man. Fair use. Continuing.
And so when you get them together, they're just more likely to succeed. They probably overcome more to be together if they're in an area where there's issues with interracial dating. So, all right, that's reason number one, and I find that accurate. It just seems like there's just less shit to deal with.
I find that accurate. It's just less shit to deal with, and listen to me. I'm a white man. I know what I'm talking about. You see. Fair use. Continuing.
When you're dating a black girl.
Nah. That don't piss you the fuck off?
No,
It
because
pissed
I
me the
know the
fuck off.
truth. Yeah, because you're
Not the
insecure.
fact that this white man said that. It pissed me the fuck off that there's actually truth to it, bro.
What?
How?
Everything that he said was a complete fallacy. How was there any truth to what he said? How? I mean, when you look at the money, and black men out earn black women by and large, and on top of that, not only do we out earn them, but they're being artificially propped up. So how is there any truth to what he said? No, you may not. Right now, I'm not even playing. I'm doing a video audio review, and I'm going to play. This particular gentleman asked if he could play with me. I sent him an invite. He hopped in the lobby. Then he hopped out. He sent me another invite. I invited him in. He hopped in on my squad. Then he hopped out, playing them fucking games. I don't even play like that. So I'm going to have to respectfully say no. Until I can vet some people and get some real serious motherfuckers, because I tried to do that shit a couple of streams ago and bring somebody on and they was on bullshit, and I don't even play like that. My time is valuable. If I send you an invite and you say you want to play, don't hop in my and I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show you where this motherfucker popped up at. This motherfucker popped up right here. Right here. He was in the squad. Then he hopped out. Then he sent me another request. So I brought his bitch ass back in. Then he hopped his punk ass out again. Nah, man. I mean, hey, peace to you though. You know. But hey, sub to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, you know. If I see you rocking with me and shit in the future and whatnot, you know, then I'll see about if I, you know, put you on the squad and shit. But yeah, let me get back to this tape, man. Fair use, continuing.
Is it? Not the fact that this white man said that. It pissed me the fuck off that there's actually truth to it, bro.
Because you're insecure.
How is it that a white man can see more value in our women than we see in our women?
You're pandering. You are pandering. Now, the value that this white man spoke about, in the context in which he said it, he said that in the black community, the black woman is stronger than than the black man. So he's lauding the black woman for her strength when we know it's faux strength. It's not strength at all. It's bluster. It's bluff. It's fluff. It's bullshit. See, black women, listen to women, period. This the type of nigga that's gonna have you, that's gonna make you work your fingers to the bone. Oh, you supposed to be strong, right? You strong, right? I needs me a strong, independent black woman, so she can get out there and work 60, 80 hours a week, just like me. He gonna get y'all bogged down in a big ass fucking mortgage. And then he's going to have to work 80 hours a week, and he's going to expect you to work 80 hours a week. This type of nigga is going to fucking crack that whip on you. And see, a lot of black females will fall for this shit, because what he's saying is going to tickle their ears. But if you actually listen to what he's saying and read in between the lines, he's praising black women for their strength, i.e., I know how game works. You play up on that shit. You say, yeah, girl, you strong. You strong, independent. I like that. Matter of fact, won't you utilize some of your strength to help pay for this mortgage? See, this is a sucker motherfucker right here. This is a snake oil salesman. Fair use, continuing.
Y'all out here chasing his woman, chasing white women, while this man clearly feels that our women are the best choice for him.
Well, you know what? Good for him. Please, Mr. White Man, do you have a black female? Here, take another one. Here, matter of fact, let me give you a triple serving of it. Here, take another one. Take 3 of them. Shit. Take a wife, a girlfriend, and a side chick. Take a black wife, a black side chick. Take a black wife, a black girlfriend, and a black side chick. Take 3 of them. Please take these bitches off our hands, man. Please. Fair use, continuing. And I mean that with all due respect. Respectfully. Fair use.
That's ironic as hell, ain't it?
It's ironic as hell, ain't it?
Man,
Fuck,
if
it's so
y'all
funny.
boys don't get y'all shit together, it's finna get ugly for us, bro.
No, it's finna get ugly for you. It's fixing to get ugly for you. What Jordan Peterson say? Beta. Not Jordan Peterson. What's that? What the fuck is his name? God damn it. I'm fucking God dog, what's that dude's name? Not Jordan Peterson. The black dude, this is a conservative that get out there and call women sluts and say, "Are you a slut?" Y'all know who I'm talking about. Beta. Fair use, continuing.
It's about to get real fucking ugly for us.
For you, nigga.
I'm about to make a couple predictions for y'all.
This ought to be good.
Soon and very soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to happen. I can't see the future. I just know.
Well, why don't you go ahead and go down yonder and wade in the water until it happens. Wade in the water, head ass. Why don't you go wade in the water then? Go hum some Negro spirituals. This nigga sound like he just left the plantation yesterday. What the fuck? Fair use. And I mean that with all due disrespect. Fair use.
That the writing is on the wall. And it's already beginning. Black women are fed up with the narratives that black men are pushing.
That what?
So
what did you say?
And it's already beginning.
Uh-huh.
Black women are fed up with the narratives that black men are pushing. So they are already beginning to withdraw their interest in black men.
What the fuck is your point? What is your point? Like, who gives a fuck? Am I missing something here? Did I miss something here? Who cares? Fair use.
They're already getting to the point where they believe that there's no hope for us.
Listen, when it comes to the black community and or the restoration of it, all roads lead to us. All roads lead to the black man. I don't give a fuck what veiled threats a black female makes. Well, we ain't gonna date y'all no more. We're divesting. We're swirling. We're going to do this. We're not gonna do that. I don't give a fuck. All roads lead to me. Me, me, me. Fair use, continuing.
In a little bit, and it's like I said, it's already happening.
So what?
Black women are going to begin to pair up with white men
So?
at a higher rate than they already have.
Who cares?
Why? Because they want stability, they want a loving relationship, they want happiness, they want somebody to value them.
So what you're essentially saying, Mr. Black Man, is that black men are incapable of providing those things. Hold on. What did he say? What did he say? The reason that black women are choosing white men? Let's listen to this again. Fair use.
A higher rate than they already have been. Why? because they want stability, they want a loving relationship, they want happiness, they want somebody.
So what he's saying is that black men are incapable of providing a stable relationship, a loving relationship, and what did he say? Happiness.
To value them.
And that if we do pair with a female, that we are incapable of seeing the value in said female. That's what he's saying about us. Listen to what this chicken George, cotton picking chicken George ass nigga is saying. Black man, you hear this shit? You hear this shit? I'd have, like Miskell said, I'd have snatched your ass off the mic, grabbed you and slapped you. Fair use. Continuing.
And it appears that white men are willing to do that.
Good for them. Mr. White Man, if you're listening, like I said, have 3 of them. Take 3 of them. Get a wife, a girlfriend, and a side chick. Go crazy. Go crazy. Knock yourself out, man. Because I'm telling you, as much as I've been in the workforce dealing with these unruly ass black women, there is nothing worse. Nothing. And I do mean nothing worse than dealing with an unattached black female coworker. I swear to God. I swear to God. If you have a black female coworker that doesn't have a boyfriend, that doesn't have a husband, who doesn't even have some dick that she can call on the weekends, she will make your life a living fucking hell. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying though? Those are facts. So please, Mr. White Man, do us a favor. Do us a favor. At the very least, just get a roster of them. Just start putting dick to them. Shit. Fair use. Continuing.
While y'all out here chasing behind women that really don't see you as a status symbol, they don't see you as being a valuable person to be with. As a matter of fact, their stock goes down when they get involved with you.
He is taking all of this completely out of context. There's no nuance to what he's saying. There's no nuance and there's no context. He's spinning a narrative. This is complete narrative. That's what it is. He's pandering. This is a slower, more diluted version of Derrick Jaxn. This is Derrick Jaxn light. This is the off-brand version of Derrick Jaxn. If Derrick Jaxn was Dr. Pepper, this nigga's Dr. Thunder. Or if Derrick Jaxn was Mountain Dew, this nigga be Mountain Lightning. This nigga's an off-brand. This nigga's not Coca-Cola, he's just cola. What the fuck? But I guess power abhors a vacuum, so when Derrick Jaxn fell, I guess we got dummies like this to fill the vacuum, to fill that void. But anyway, fair use. Continuing.
In most cases. And these women tend to not be able to return back to the white dating pool as easily once they've been with a black man, especially if they have biracial kids.
New edict. A new edict. And we've been talking about this in the manosphere. Once these swirlers jump the fence and start dating white men, they can't come back and fuck with us either. So yeah, they can't come back and fuck with us either. So yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? So if that's how the white man gonna play it, that's how we gonna play it. Hey, you go over there, you stay your ass over there. You better make it work. You broke it, you buy. You break, you buy. Stay your ass over there. Don't come back over here. If the white boys is on some, don't come back over here and try to get you a white boy. No, you better go get another Tyrone. Well, shit, we gonna tell the sisters the same thing. You went over there to brag. You better go get you a Chad or a Brian. Go get you a Brian. Fair use. Continuing.
It's kind of like once a white woman goes black, she gotta stay black. So,
And guess what? Moving forward, once a black female goes white, she gotta stay white. Got to. Got to. Fair use. Continuing.
that's what's about to happen. White men are about.
And wait a minute. When did this shit come out? Oh, this came out a year ago. Okay, so he hasn't been abreast of the extra 100 million children, 100 million more children that black women have than black men. Where are they siring these children from? Now, Attorney Dennis Sperling brought this out, and I think I might look this shit up and bring it out myself one day. But the attorney Dennis Sperling brought out the statistics that proves that black women have 1 million more children than black men. Ergo, they're getting these children sired by another group of men. So they've already been doing this shit. So what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Fair use. Continuing.
To be capitalizing on the cream of the crop of our women. Because
The cream of the crop of our women. So they just getting the best of the best, huh? The creme de la creme, huh? Okay, I guess. Fair use.
they look around and they can't find black men to pair up with and live that American dream. And y'all already know that once black women start a movement and that shit catch on, it's a wrap. Black women control the cool.
Control the
I
what?
know you think
What did you
black
say?
women start a movement and that shit catch on, it's a wrap. Black women control the cool.
Control the cool.
I know you
huh?
think that black men do. No. Black men become popular because black women support it. The first rule in entertainment. In order for an artist to become uber successful like Drake, men have to want to be you, and the women have to want to sleep with you.
That's because women across the board are the number one consumers. Period. And you have a group of women, i.e. black women, who have been artificially propped up and have been set loose on society to spend their money however so they choose. They're like wild Mustangs on the fucking prairie plains. They can just go wherever the fuck they want, do whatever the fuck they want to do. So of course, I mean, come on now. The fucking hair care industry ought to show you that. Right? I mean, it was like $8 billion on weaves a year or something like that. They control the cool. But nigga, we invented rock and roll. We invented hip hop. We invented jazz, but they control the cool. Okay. Whatever you say, man. I'm getting C Boogie vibes from this nigga. This nigga's a country bumpkin version of C Boogie. A little C Boogie / Derek Jackson mix in this motherfucker right here. Fair use. Continuing.
Same thing for the black women. Nicki Minaj. She is the biggest female artist, or has been for the longest, because women have wanted to be her, and
Alright,
men.
you know what? I'm bored. He bores me. I'm finished with him. Let me do some gameplay. And then I'll see about getting to this next clip. We're gonna do a little marathon on this shit, man. This motherfucker might be like 4, 5, 6 hours long, man. Let me charge this speaker. I spent what? Damn near an hour and a half putting boots to this fuck nigga ass. This nigga said he was gonna bust it wide open. That's what he said. Those are his words. That's crazy. That's crazy, trainee. Alright, it's nighttime, the right time. Let's go ahead and we're gonna leave right now. Get to some gameplay, man. I can't believe this nigga. Oh shit. This nigga actually said that shit. Oh shit. That shit funny as hell. mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Beef sector. Oh shit.
You ever think we'd end up here?
I bet you this nigga got a Rasputia ass wife.
I don't know where we'd be without you, man.
Our girlfriend. How much you wanna bet he's got like a Rasputia ass wife or girlfriend? I bet money on
Hey,
it.
Nomad. I got something you might find interesting.
Man, I already talked to you, man.
Take your time.
No, I'm cool on that. What's this? No, I'm cool on that. Matter of fact, let me get this because it's free. Get these because they're free. I should get these classic sneakers though. What? What are these? What are those? They're free, so whatever. What is this? Water top. What the fuck is this? Armored pack? European Union flag. United Nations flag. For patriots by patriots. It's the Army's birthday, man. Somebody put happy birthday Army in the fucking chat, man. What's up, man? What's going on? Shit. What is going on here? Alright, we about to head out. We about to take that helicopter, man, and see what's up with that mission. I'm done fucking with Walker, man. Walker ain't playing, man. Let's go. Let's roll, friends. Alright. It's in the northwest part of Smuggler's Cove. Alright. Where I thought you were supposed to... Shit, I should have hit the PlayStation pad. Where is Smuggler's Cove? Smuggler's Cove. That is Typhoon Bay. Is this it right here? Where's Smuggler's Cove at? Smuggler's Cove. Northwest part of Smuggler's Cove. So I'm guessing it's gonna be right here. It is located on the coast north of the old distillery. Where's the old distillery? I've already been here. You know what? We're just gonna go here. We're just gonna fly around till we find some shit. I'm up tonight, man. I'm up for the fuckery tonight, man. Hey, don't forget to get my likes up on your way in, please. It's greatly appreciated. Don't forget to support the stream. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit the fucking Cash App, man. God damn. Show some love and keep it real. I'm giving y'all this good, uncut, straight drop. You know what I'm saying? Straight drop bass rock game, man. Now they say it's on the coast. Could it be the Spanish fortress right here? Treasure Island. Could that be right there? Alright, where can I park this motherfucker? We gonna go over there. Matter of fact, we just gonna drive the boat for real. I need somewhere clear where I can, cause I might want to come back to this helicopter. Okay, right here. The auntie and them outside, my nigga yelling bass rock. Nigga still boom bass rock. Oh shit! Don't fuck up my blaze now. There we go. Now let me see what's up. Oh, my nigga adjusting himself. That's stupid. Hey, sometimes that shit, it be like that sometimes, man. Oh, hold on. Nope. You got auntie and them outside, my nigga yelling bass rock. Is that it? Nah, that ain't it. Nigga still boom bass rock.
Roger. Getting in position.
Get them motherfuckers, man. Kill them.
Okay, boss. Backman is locked. Set here, boss.
We gonna get this boat, man, and just drive the boat across to kill him.
Clear.
All right, good.
Rock and roll.
Activating night vision goggles.
Now, don't get this shit twisted. I'm not advocating for interracial dating either way. I'm not pro or I'm not yay or nay against it. I'm pro getting the best. Get the fucking best, man. Don't pigeonhole yourself, man, because that's what got us into this shit. We have a plethora of ungrateful, entitled black women, because for the most part they have had unfettered access to us and only us. And shout out to Obsidian, because he says, what do you do with freedom? You know, you're free now. You have freedom to move however you want to move, and you have freedom of association. So now that we have freedom of association, oh shit, let me grab that shit real quick. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta wear it. The 511 tack baseball cap. Hold up. I gotta wear it. Kendra gonna say something. Watch. She gonna be like, why you always trying to change your outfit and shit? You goddamn right I am. But yeah, hold on. Let me see how this shit look. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Should I get that rose blue? Nah, we gonna keep it gangster with that tropical shit. But yeah, like, you know, I'm neither yay or nay about the shit. Like on this military installation last week, I'll say last week or the week before last, ran into this cool little black shorty at the commissary. Got on her bumper post haste. I'm like, hey, what's happening? Fuck is you talking about? Got her snap. She never accepted my snap. You know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever. Shit, even Jordan missed a shot. You feel me? But just yesterday was at the gym, ran into this nice little white chick. Hollered at her. She ain't want to come up off that snap or that IG or whatever. You know, got shot down or whatever the case was. Okay, c'est la vie. I ain't tripping either way. You feel? Oh, let me see how this shit look. That shit kind of hard. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see what it look like with this coyote shit. Kind of fucking with it though, for real. Yeah, we gonna rock these. Hold on, what I got on? I got on these. No, we gonna keep the same shit. With that ball cap though, that motherfucker nice. Let me change. Hold on, it's sun's out, guns out, man. Fuck is you talking about? Where my tank top at? Shit, I'm trying to get the best, man. I'm not trying to be relegated to just one, just for the sake of just some sort of racial solidarity of some sort. Because I tell you, women do not have racial solidarity like that unless it's strictly enforced. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other groups of peoples, they can enforce that shit, or they're willing to enforce it with violence. I just did a live stream earlier today talking about intimate partner of violence, IPV, and I looked at a study from the CDC. Did that rhyme? Okay, bars. Looked at a study from the CDC. Overall, the number one group who engages in intimate partner violence is Latinos. Next is Asians, Asian/Pacific Islanders. Next is Native American. Oh no, next is white. Then next is Native Americans. Then coming in last in the overall percentage of intimate partner violence is blacks. So yeah, white dudes that enforce that shit, enforce that that racial solidarity with violence. We don't, or we have yet to do so. Me, I say, hey, you know, let them do that. If that's what they want to do, go right ahead, shorty. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Don't let me stop you. You know what I'm saying? You want to swirl it up? Go ahead.
You go. I'll catch up.
Get y'all ass in. You mean to tell me all three of y'all can't fit on this big ass boat? I guess. We have to ride around until we can find this, what you call it? Ah, shit. Ah, stop. This motherfucker got a little get up to it, too. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright, where's this treasure island at? Is that it right there? Nigga, auntie and them outside my nigga yelling bass rock. Nigga still boom bass rock. Man, we gonna have to explore all this shit until we find it. Ooh, hold on, we got some collectibles. And furthermore, the dick policing is just out of control, bruh.
You look tired, Ghostly. You drinking
Like,
now?
I'm not drinking at all. I ain't drinking about a week. We are like the only boss gonna be pissed if it glitched out on me. Ooh, okay. We're the only group of men in this country who is dick policed more than anybody, bro. This shit is crazy. Everybody's concerned with where we're putting our fucking dick. White men, other black men, white women, black women, you name it. Shit is crazy. I'm like, damn, can I live? Let me see what's down here. Is this it right here? Hold up. There it is. Hold on. Let me see. They got the little speedboat right here. No, that's the other one. So we just gonna foot it over there. They got any Op 4s over here? I don't think they got shit over here. They only got shit to loot.
Night.
Where's Treasure Island? Where is this Treasure Island? Alright, I've already explored that. It says on the northwest side. Northwest. It is located on the north coast of the old distillery. Where is the old distillery at? That's not the old distillery. That's Smuggler's Cove. That's the Spanish Fortress. Hold on, what's this? Wind Farm. Where the fuck is this old distillery at? Pirates Run, Scale Tech. Mm, what's this? Let's go take a look. Okay. Ooh, there it is. Old Distillery Lake. It is located north of Old Distillery Lake. Duh. There it is, right there. Lighthouse Peninsula. Bingo. And Bingo was his name, oh. B-I-N-G-O. These fuck niggas gotta go.
I'll catch up.
Alright. I would stop and loot, but they ain't got shit to loot. Can I cut through there? No, I can't. I gotta go around this whole thing. B-I-N-G-O. 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 And fuck nigga was his name, oh. I wanna drive the boat. Oh shit, what's that? Dun 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 ba-da-da ba-da-da da-da. What do you know? You look at that. Ooh, what do we have here? It look like some wolves over there on patrol. No matter, they don't want no problems with us. They don't want no problems with us. Let me mark them though, just in case. Oh, them jokers way over there. They ain't on shit. They got an aerial drone. Hold on real quick. Let me see what I gotta do to unlock this. Q. I gotta kill 6 enemies with true grit. Okay. Is this it right here? Freeport, okay. Am I in the right spot? Okay, Freeport. Obviously, I'm in the right spot. I can walk on this shit? Nigga walking on water, ain't it? Let me forage real quick and get some coconuts, man.
Putting on night vision.
Trying to give me some coconut. Okay, we got some metal parts. Just in case I gotta make me some shit. Oh, what we got here? More metal parts, more coke. Ooh. Saltpeter. What? Yeah. Give me all this shit. Pineapples. Let me check this shit out over here. Cause I don't normally like forage like this. I just get shit as it comes. I don't spend time. Ooh, bananas. I need that just in case I catch a cramp out this bitch. What's this? Some more saltpeter, huh? Okay. Sea cucumbers. What the fuck is a sea cucumber? Is that even real, or are they just making up shit? Alright, let's loot. Ah, there you go. There goes the contact. Objective complete. Yeah, we about to go see about him here in a minute. Is he friendly? If he knew it was good for me, better play this shit cool, man. Cause we don't play that shit. I don't know if you know about my squad, man, but we don't play that. What you got over here? I don't want that boosty ass weapon. Alright, let me get these scale credits and then we gonna holla at folks, man, and then we gonna see what it is. I done walked all the way around the building. Alright. Let's go. They always flipping me left-handed, man. I don't like that shit. Let me walk up all cool, make this shit look dramatic and shit. You feel me?
Dad?
Don't hurt us, please.
You tell me what I need to know, then you won't get hurt.
I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Mad Schultz sent me. You don't look like homesteaders.
Well, I work for Skeltec. Mads is a friend. When Sentinel started arresting people, he helped us out. Why did he send you?
A chopper got to this island from a Navy ship just a few dozen clicks off this coast. I can get these bolts back to that ship, and I can come back here with help.
Well, certainly sounds better than taking a boat all the way to Auckland.
What happened to your chopper?
I'm still working that out.
You leave it someplace?
Yeah. Maurice Fox. This is my daughter, Harmony.
It's nice to meet you. Call me Nomad.
You know, we met another soldier. He said his name was, Hill.
Josiah Hill? Is he here?
No, he helped us get around some of Sentinel's men, but he was injured. Well, not badly. We left him at this, fishing building area thing.
I actually think I know what you're talking about. I'll pick him up after I get back.
Aw, shit.
Shit.
Funny
More
guy.
bad guys. Everyone take cover!
We got civvies in the area. Watch your targets. Over there. I'll let her rip. Got a hostile position there. Got you a live one.
Solid kill.
That'll show 'em. Hostile identified. Over there. They figured it Thank you. Hostile down.
Let me holler at homie real quick, man. See what he's talking about. This motherfucker got a lot of jump on it, though.
What the hell was that?
Give me a minute. My God. Those people. It must be a new security program. Holy flying cow. My guess is nothing could come to or leave this island as long as it's on.
That must be what brought down my chopper.
I want to go home.
Me too, kiddo.
Listen, you have to get these people, and you have to get out of here.
What?
No one is coming to save you, and there's no ambulance on the way. You have to run. You have to get to Air One.
Okay, yes, yeah. Are you coming with us?
I'm gonna find my friend Hill. That fishing billy you left him at was a fallback point. There may be other soldiers.
Good luck.
So we can't leave this motherfucker. No way out, mission complete. Alright. Pin that motherfucker. Alright, Josiah Hill. Hold on, before we do this, let me fix me a beverage real quick. Oh, let me stand up because I've been sitting up. Just sitting down. Ah, shit. Oh. Give me a few minutes. All right, while my beverage is getting ready, let's look and see what we got. Josiah Hill is in the southeastern. Come on, G. Why would you do that? Okay, whatever. Josiah Hill is in the southeastern part of Smuggler's Cove, Providence. He is hiding in a cabin near the edge of Dead Horse Swamp. Let's see where that's at. Smuggler's Cove, southeastern part. Smuggler's Cove, southeast. Hiding in a cabin. Dead horse. So my guess is he is somewhere down here. So we're gonna, matter of fact, we're gonna go here. And then we're just gonna, hold on, what is this? I've already checked all this shit, so let's zoom in. So he's probably in one of these cabins right here. That's my guess. Dead horse. What did that shit say? Dead Horse Swamp. Where's Dead Horse Swamp? Dead Horse Swamp. Okay. So it might be somewhere over here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here to this bivouac right here. And I think I'm about to queue up that second audio. That Sergeant Willie P. We're gonna save the best for last. Cynthia G. We got the assignment. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, she about to run my shit. Let's launch. Hold up. Go here. Man, I need to holler at dude, man. All right. Let's recharge. Get our ammunition straight. Let me cue up this audio real quick. Let me see. Man, don't nobody want to come out and play. Ain't that some shit? Nobody want to come out and play. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Ah, y'all ain't shit. YouTube is hating, bruh. YouTube is straight hating. For real. That's cool. Now let's get to this audio. Let me cue this shit up. Alright. Get this speaker ready. Now, like I said, context. Context. Context is important, black people. So too often we take things out of context and we just run with a narrative. We take things out of context and we try to spin a narrative because we're trying to push a particular agenda. That's what it all boils down to. Everybody that you see here on YouTube, YouTube proper or black YouTube, whatever the case is, we all have our own agendas. The problem arises is when somebody's agenda doesn't align with somebody else's agenda. And then, you know, certain people get bogged down into the minutia and begin bickering and arguing over trivial shit that really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? To use the interracial thing as an example, the men of tomorrow, yeah, we just majoring in the minor. You know what I'm saying? Majoring in the minor. Like let's say me and a group of friends agree to go to, I don't fucking know, what's that called? Dave and Buster's, or what's that other game place that they have? Main Event, right? Let's say we all agree to go to Main Event. Okay, we're gonna go to Main Event. And one of my buddies like, no, let's go over here and play the video games. And another buddy of mine's like, no, let's do the little obstacle course deal. And another buddy of mine is like, no, they have a batting cage here. Let's go to the batting cages. Let's not major in the minor and bicker over which event we're going to go to first. We all agree that we want to go to Main Event. Let's not fight over what shit we want to engage in when we get here. The main objective is to get to Main Event and have fun. But you know, niggas, they always got to be right. But hold on real quick. Let me tee this beverage up, man. Cause hey, I'm here all night. I'm here for the fuckery. Let me tell you. Give me a second. And the clip I'm about to play for you is a prime example of it. And I only got about maybe 5 minutes into it. He plays a clip and then he gives some commentary afterwards. But then he says some things and misquotes some things and takes some things out of context, which really prompted me to store this audio and come back to it. First of all, I don't have any beef with Sergeant Willie Pete, even though I vehemently disagree with him on a number of topics, mainly the topic of quote-unquote religion or spirituality or God and or the Bible. He is a, how you say, an ardent detractor. Is that the word I'm looking for? Put it plainly, he doesn't endorse the Bible. As a matter of fact, he's an atheist and he endorses atheism, and he wants black people to turn away from the Bible. I myself have a big problem with that because the Bible is the core foundation of who I am as a person, if that's hard to believe. But anyway, enough from me. Let's get to the tape. Fair use.
Talking all of that shit, but you don't run up with no crib. You just talking cause you got
from the nearby high school where this young man attended and failed to graduate, and apparently he had an argument with his grandmother, which potentially led to her, being shot. So there's a lot of layers. It's like an onion.
Well,
there's a lot of layers to
people
that
have
story.
people have suspicions here, but there's one thing that is very, very clear that's not up for suspicion. In this society, you have been conditioned by the environment to make the assumption that if you're white, there's only one way you resolve issues. You don't ask. You don't talk. You take what you want. And what I'm saying is, we spent years now, I did my program about that years ago, about what the gun means and what the gun represents. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing has talked about what the gun means and what the gun represents. These young folk got the message. They got the message loud and clear. What the gun means, what the gun represents, what it represents for them. They got the message.
Now, let me stop right there. This is a clip that he is playing that he's about to review or speak on, and this is of Jason Black, the Black Authority, and he's talking about, guns and how the gun in particular is a foundational cultural piece within American society, and what it means to not just all Americans, but white male Americans in particular. Fair use, continuing.
Loud and clear that the gun is power. The gun is the way to get the society's attention. The gun is the way to express your frustration. The gun.
Was that what they say in the Mandalorian? This is the way. This is the way.
The gun is the way to shut down dissent and argument. The gun is the way. That's what they've been taught. Now, black people, particularly black teenagers, are taught if you're even near one in an open carry state, if you are black, you'll be targeted. These other folks here, like I say, they have a gun culture. They come from places where the guns are encouraged. But what I'm saying is, okay, if the guns are encouraged, you have to encourage it against somebody. There has to be somebody you're encouraging it against. And these, as I've shown you from what the mayor was doing there, I have a suspicion what they were thinking. I have a suspicion where some of their concerns were leaning. And you can't raise your children in that environment to think that at any time, if you need to use a gun to solve a problem, you go for it. I made a post on Twitter where I said, black people would be perfectly fine in a world without guns. If they outlawed guns, we'd be perfectly fine with it because we never needed them. The Europeans needed the guns. Black folk, we don't need the guns. Just ask all the greatest fighters in history. Go ask any of the black kids, even the minority at the school. They don't need firearms. It's the colonizing society that needs that. They've always needed that. And they still do to this day. So what that's telling you is it's a mental thing. It's a psychological thing. That gun represents more, much more than a gun. It represents dominance. It represents power. It represents control. And if you can't get it what you're looking for there, you go somewhere else. He shoots grandma in the face. So what does that tell you? Mommy issues. If you have a problem, you can handle it however you want to. The gun. I mean, it's like a religion. It's really self-explanatory. So I hear all those other things people are saying, but let's be very, very clear. In a society where they cheered George Zimmerman, celebrated Kyle Rittenhouse, the message got through.
Fair use, continuing.
Message got through, is what I'm telling you. To the young people out there in the dominant society, to the white kids, and that includes the white Latinos, the message got through to them. If you have an issue with anybody, if you have a problem, you might want to pick up a gun. That'll help you. Thank you very much for giving us a call. That'll help you.
Shout out to Judd.
All right, now this is where his commentary comes in, and he's going to take some things out of context, and I'm going to correct him. This is probably about 30 minutes long. I don't want to stick on this too long because it's going to be pretty much an open and shut case for real. Well, let's get to it. Fair use.
Who sent me the message? Actually, I saw it. I saw your the notification popped up, and I watched the clip of the Black Authority because I usually don't go over there. You know, the titles he has are interesting, but the videos are way too long for me. You talking 2.5, 3 hour shows. So I read your comment.
Bro, you put up like an hour, hour and a half pre-recorded videos. What are you talking about? You can't sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours? I guess. Fair use.
You said the Black Authority doubled down on the whole black people don't need guns, which is basically the same thing that Professor Black Truth said in his podcast.
Now let me stop him right there. That's when I stopped the video. It's because he's taking what TBA said out of context. He's trying to spin a narrative as if Jason Black doesn't endorse firearms, that Jason Black demonizes firearms, and that's not what he said. Jason Black simply said if they outlaw guns, if we lived in a society with no guns, that we would be all right. And he used an example of all the greatest fighters, whether that's MMA or boxing or whatever the case is, we'll be all right. Because as far as this hand-to-hand shit, we good. So he didn't say, okay, even though we live in a society where guns are integral to the basic culture, that black people turn in your guns because we don't need them. That's not what he said, but that's what he's trying to, that's the narrative he's trying to spin. And that's what I have the problem with. Fair use, continuing.
Or his video. Same thing. They're on the, you know, I know they fuck with each other, but they're on the exact same shit. They're on the black people don't need guns because there's two things going on here. One, we are going to defeat white supremacy with black girl magic. Fucking on.
Now, that is narrative because never once have you ever heard Jason Black or Professor Black Truth say anything remotely close to that. So he's just lying. That's just, bruh, that makes me lose an immense amount of respect for you. For that to even come out of your mouth. Like, my dude, I do this shit live. So before I say something that could be deemed as controversial or incorrect, I take a time and I pause. Now you may hear me from time to time say, you know what, I ain't even gonna say that. Because I'll stop and think and say, should I say that? And I'll pause for a few seconds and be like, you know what, I ain't even gonna say that. Brother, it would have done you well to do just that. Just pause and be like, should I really say that? Should I really say that? Is that an accurate statement? Is the idea or the notion that you tried to spin that Jason Black and Professor Black Truth thinks that we're going to quote unquote allegedly defeat white supremacy with black girl magic, is that an accurate statement? You know the answer to that. It is not. It is not an accurate statement. That is false. Hold on, let me change her face up, bro. Damn, that broad is hard looking in the face, ain't she? Her eyes too big. Her face too big. We're gonna go with the good old fashioned. Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna rock with the Fury face real quick. Change her hair color. She the only one I do this shit with too. And the other two dudes, I just leave them be. But yeah, brother, that's completely inaccurate. That statement that you just made. Fair use.
Don't need guns because there's two things going on here. One, we are going to defeat white supremacy with black girl magic. Fucking eyes roll. And then the second thing is all the moral compass bullshit, right? Because white people and white supremacy are evil, and somehow we're going to discuss transforming their behavior, despite the fact that they just sit up there and talk about white people like dogs. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to transform their behavior, but they just keep talking to black people about white supremacy. And you know, this dives into exactly what I said in my previous videos and what Amos Wilson addressed about the whole problem with black people getting stuck in basically like it's like a boot loop, you know, for if you ever had your phone do a boot loop where it just kind of like keeps you know, your Apple phone or your iPhone or whatever, it just keeps looping around and whatnot.
But one can say that you're stuck in a boot loop. Because as far as the scriptures are concerned, you have all these negative things to say about the Bible, but yet you haven't read it. And you just fish for things and little narratives and shit. And little uncontextualized shit. And you spin your little narrative. And you've been doing this shit for years now. It's the same shit. It's a quote unquote boot loop. You've been beating the same drum. You're anti-Bible, you're pro-gun, you're pro-patriarchy, you're pro-interracial dating. You know, you're not against dating intra-racially, but you're not against it. But you're not, you know, you're not against it, but you're also pro-interracial dating. It's the same shit. You're saying the same shit, bro. So one could turn that mirror around on you and say you're stuck in a boot loop, right? Fair use. Continuing.
But anyway, yeah, they're just stuck in a loop. They're just, you know, all they want to do is identify white supremacy, call it out, say that it's evil, but yet they are no closer to actually defending themselves from white supremacy.
That is incorrect because Jason Black talks about him purchasing weapons and he uses the term keep you a Kit Kat in case you got to break somebody off a piece. So you're just wrong. Now you've admitted that you don't go over there for whatever reason, so you might have missed that. So somebody sent you a clip of something and gave you a narrative, then you grab this little 2-minute clip and then you got your hands on it, you wrapped your brain around it, and you spent the narrative on your own. Now, unfortunately, what we call that is somebody sending you off on a crash test dummy mission. Somebody put a battery in your back, sir. Somebody took a clip completely out of context, gave it to you and said, hey, Jason Black is anti-gun. And they knew that would set you off and send you on the warpath. So you don't even realize this. You don't even realize that the person who sent you that clip, and they probably put their own little message on it. Like, yeah, Jason Black this is Jason Black talking about, and he's anti-gun. And you didn't do your own research. You didn't go investigate for yourself to see what he actually said. Or investigate further to see what he actually says about these matters. You took something completely out of context and spent the narrative. This is borderline slanderous. It's not slanderous in the sense that it's going to necessarily affect his money or anything like that. I don't think Jason Black has a legal case against you in court for slander or whatever. But it is intellectual. It's intellectual malfeasance at best. What up, Deacon? Peace. This is intellectual malfeasance, Sergeant Willie Pete, on your part. Now, you have already admitted that you don't listen to Jason Black like that. I do. I listen to more of his business program than I do the Black Authority or the TBA, his backup channel or whatever. Now, when the political shit comes around, political season comes around, then I'm tuned in to see, you know, I get my political news from him for the most part. I also listen to CNN and Fox as well. But I listen to him, and I've heard him on numerous occasions endorse guns. Now, PBT, that being Professor Black Truth, I don't know. I don't listen to him as much as I used to. Be that as it may, you're wrong. And just like the Bible, you haven't done your due diligence on this particular topic. You just seen an opportunity to spin a narrative, you spent it, and you ran with it. Now, I know you're smarter than that. You are. You're smarter than that, SWP. Now, I'm looking at you with the side eye. Well, nigga, do you want his spot? And you're just fishing for a reason to take shots at the throne? Or were you just ignorant to the fact and you just got sent off on a dummy mission? I mean, which one is it? Either way, it doesn't look good on your part. Because if you got sent off on a dummy mission, then that means you're a crash test dummy. If you are knowingly doing this, if you are knowingly being intellectually dishonest, then that makes you a, a Brutus. Et tu, SWP? Et tu. Curiouser and curiouser. Fair use, continuing.
I mean, the Black Authority literally went up there, and you can go. I'll give you the minute mark. It's 1 hour and 3 minutes, and that's where he starts talking about the guns, and the lady calls in, and then the guy calls in, and they're talking about guns for a while. He basically, you know, before when he responded to, I think the first guy, or was it a woman? Either way, he responded to one of the callers and was just basically saying that. That, you know, black people, they don't need guns, you know, because, you know.
That is a true statement. He did in fact say black people don't need guns, but you're taking it out of context. Let's put it in its proper context. He said if society banned guns and we were living in a society where we didn't have access to guns, then he said, and I quote, black people would be, I'm paraphrasing him. He said, and I paraphrase, black people would be all right for the simple fact of our, physical prowess as far as hand-to-hand combat is concerned. That's what he said. Now, you're taking it out of context. I don't know if you're doing it willingly or unwillingly. Either way, it doesn't look good on your part, brother. It really doesn't. Fair use. Continuing.
Have boxers and fighters. Just ask a black fighter. I'm like, huh? Like, what does that have to do with black people responding to white people with guns who want to kill them? Like, I don't like the nonsense. And this again. I know that they're not senile. They're not like boomers, but they're in that fucked up middle ground. You know, of black people who like to be stroked and they're kind of like churchy. Both of them are arrogant as fuck. Both of them don't like to be corrected. Both of them got all the answers, let them tell it. But the shit that they're saying doesn't make any sense. It has no practical application. To talk about white people and their gun culture and how they want to dominate and how they want to do. Okay, how are you going to stop them from dominating? Again, like, they think they're going to be standing out there with the Captain Planet Mateo ring going, heart, motherfucker, heart. Like.
I don't know how you can deduce that from the hours and hours of audio that Jason Black has uploaded to the internet. Because and as you admitted, you don't listen to him like that. And I'm admitting I do. And I can assure you, sir, he's not on some Mateo from Captain Planet heart shit. He's not. So once again, you're taking what he said out of context and you're spinning a narrative. Now, I'm not caping for TBA. He's more than capable of taking care of himself. You know what I mean? But on my end, I just can't just sit up here and just let this intellectual. It's not even. I can't even say you're being dishonest per se, but it's definitely intellectual malfeasance. Matter of fact, those words mean things. What is the definition of malfeasance? Define malfeasance.
Malfeasance means wrongdoing, especially by a public official.
I believe that is applicable because you are a public figure. You've been in the manosphere or Black YouTube for quite some time. So yeah, you are a public figure. And this is malfeasance on your part, sir. I believe you need to take some time, rethink what you said, do some introspection, and get your life. Get your life. Because this is not good. Fair use, continuing.
They think, again, it's this bullshit. The Black Christians do the same thing. They sit there and they act like displaying or professing how morally superior you are to white people, that makes you a better human being, and that somehow brings you closer to not only defeating white supremacy, but making it so that white supremacy doesn't affect you.
And he had to attack Christians, even though he likes to paint Christians out as if we're just these lay down pacifistic type of, in his words, take it up the backside like Job. That's his quote. And all this other jive talk that he says when there's clearly plenty of scriptures that point to the contrary. There's a scripture called an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You know, eye for an eye, that came from the Bible. That means if somebody takes your eye, you take his eye. If somebody wrongs you in a particular manner, you wrong them back. You even the fucking score. The Bible is all about evening the fucking score. Not only is it about evening the score, it's about upping the fucking score. So once again, that's another narrative, man, that he likes to spin. But anyway, fair use.
It's a childish way of thinking, and Black people eat it up. You know, you got.
And furthermore, to just sit up here and charge this man with saying that he's just telling white folks how superior Black folks are, and that is going to get us freedom, that's going to bring us liberation. That's just incorrect. That's just incorrect. Like I said, and I have to hammer this home, he took Jason Black's statement completely out of context and spent the whole narrative. Once again, you can go back and listen to this shit yourself. Jason Black said if we lived in a society where guns were banned, Black people would be all right. He's not looking at it from a sense of we're living in a pro-gun society, and even though we live in a pro-gun society, Black people shouldn't own guns. He never said that. But if you're listening to him, that's how he's going to spin it. He's going to make it out to, don't listen to Jason. This is essentially what it boils down to, what he's saying. Don't listen to Jason Black because Jason Black is not pro-Second Amendment. Listen to me because I'm pro-Second Amendment. I have the knowledge and the wherewithal to tell you guys what you need to do to arm yourself and protect yourself against white supremacy. That's basically what he's saying. To sum it all up. To sum all of this up. Nigga, you could have just saved us 30 minutes of our fucking lives and just said that from the beginning. You know what I mean? If you're trying to usurp Jason Black as the preeminent voice in Black America, nigga, just say that. Nigga, just say that. All this shoo-shooing and dancing around it and being dishonest and shit, that shit's for the boys, nigga. It's for the boys. How y'all say birds up in the Northeast? The boys. I don't know if that's a Boston or accent or what, but I know Bugs Bunny used to talk like that. Albuquerque. My nigga, you should have made a left at Albuquerque, my nigga, because you are way off track. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Bugs Bunny, my nigga, you should have made a left at Albuquerque. For real. Because where you came up from up under the ground and popped up at, you are way off the mark. Way off the mark. Fair use, continuing. And you know what? Before I go any further, it pains me to do this, brother. It pains me to do this to you, bruh. It really does. This is hurting me more than it's hurting you, bruh. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And I say that with all due respect. Now, the other guys' tape who I reviewed, all disrespect intended, respectfully. But you, brother. Fair use. Continuing.
He's got old black women calling the show. I ain't gonna have that. Not with all my profanity and cursing shit out, because I keep it real. I keep it a buck. I have an intimate relationship with reality. You know what I mean? Some shit is about to go down, and it's like if you can't handle the reality of what I'm talking about, then you need to sit in the back.
Now you're trying to make it out that Jason Black has his head in the clouds and that he's not living in reality, that he isn't abreast of the climate here in the United States of America. Once again, that's another lie. That's another narrative that you're spinning. You took a 2-minute clip and you are completely besmirching this man's name. You are taking a dump on this man's legacy. And you're using a 2-minute clip which you took out of context to do so. Now I'm convinced, brother. Now I am convinced that this is more than that. You're not ignorant to the fact, and I don't think that you with what you said. I don't listen to Jason Black like that, nigga. Bullshit. You do. You're tuned in to every fucking program. You know exactly. And then I don't even think somebody sent you that clip. I think you pulled the clip and just made up some name and be like, man, Judge such and such sent me this clip. No, they didn't, nigga. You pulled that clip, your motherfucking self. You was listening to the program live, you snatched the clip, and then you said, okay, how can I spin this to get motherfuckers to stop listening to Jason Black and start listening to me? Very Machiavelli of you, might I add. Very, very Machiavelli of you. Machiavellian of you. You would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky Apex. I would have got away with it. Hold on real quick. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you, Apex. Unfortunately for you, my nigga, I'm on the job. Fair use, continuing.
You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to defend yourself against white supremacy takes real preparation. But a lot of black people, they just want to sit up there and they want to, just pontificate and intellectually masturbate about it and talk about how we don't need any guns. Yeah, that would be nice if we had.
Once again, context. I'm going to say this again. Every time he says it, I'm going to have to pause the tape and say it. He said if we lived in a society where they outlawed guns, we would be all right. Not once did he say, even though we live in a society where guns are essential to the culture, we still don't need them. Not once has he ever said that. But that's what you're trying to spin it out to be, brother. Come on, man. Fair use. Continuing.
Had some powers like X-Men and shit, and you could use, you know, freaking telepathy, and you could,
Now
you
this
know,
nigga's just
bend
clowning at this
metal,
point.
and you had claws like Wolverine, and you healed, you know, and you had a skeleton made of adamantium, and you had,
It's
you controlled the
adamantium,
weather and
nigga.
had
Not
laser
adamantium.
beams come out of your eyes like Cyclops. If you could do all that shit that the X-Men do, I would agree 100% with you. This is the same bullshit argument I had with Mr. Holopsism years ago. You know what I mean? And even Thugtician caught that shit and was like,
Oh no, nigga. You not finna equate Jason Black to Mr. Holopsism. I remember that shit when you destroyed Mr. Holopsism. Mr. Holopsism is a spooky ass mysticism. He delves into mysticism. So now you're trying to equate Mr. Holopsism with Jason Black. You're trying to put them in the same boat. No. As much concrete on the ground information and applicable information that Jason Black has brought forth, that's damn near blasphemy, my nigga. If I can just be real with you. You have really outdone yourself on this one. You have gone beyond the pale, my nigga. You really have. You really need to take some time out and, like Mike Jack said, look at the man in the mirror, brother. For real. I'm pleading with you at this point. I'm pleading with you. It would be nice if you made a video apologizing for this shit. But you can't because you already said it. You can't fucking take this shit back. You recorded the shit. You edited it. You probably listened to it before you uploaded it. And you went ahead and uploaded it. And how long this shit been out? This shit been out for 2 weeks now. And it's still up. You left this shit up. You left this shit up, bruh. For 2 weeks, bruh. So that means you standing on everything that you said in this shit. Even though you're wronger than 10 dogs in this motherfucker. You wrong as hell. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me put this speaker down real quick. We're gonna take a quick detour to the comment section. And this shit just popped up in my algorithm tonight. Let me see here. Let's see here. I listened to his hangout last night. This was 13 days ago. I listened to his hangout last night. It's a program, not a hangout. And I was frustrated with the Black Authority. It's obvious they don't know anything about guns, nor do they care. 1 minute they're screaming white supremacy, and the next they're talking against the Second Amendment. So I'm confused. Once again, Armed Rebellion 47. I've never heard Jason Black say anything against the Second Amendment. He never said he was anti-Second Amendment. This is narrative, once again. All right, Nate27885 says, you have to listen to the whole podcast. He basically said black people didn't need guns to protect ourselves before the advent of guns. Thank you. Finally, somebody with an intelligent comment. But since guns are on the scene, get your power tools. Thank you. And that's another colloquialism that Jason Black talks about. He talks about Kit Kats, power tools. So what the fuck is this nigga even talking about? Now the prior comment I read, SWP hearted that shit, but this one he didn't heart. So let's see, and I see that he responded to that. Okay. All right. This is how you know this nigga's got All right. The professional black man writes, black people didn't need guns before guns existed. Yeah, no shit. If this is what he actually said, then he's not saying anything at all. I don't think what you said was anything of any substance, sir. To quote him, to quote someone and then say, well, you're not saying anything at all, doesn't speak to anything. What should he have said? Is what he said right or wrong? Spike Razor replies to the professional black man, like I said in one of the community posts, these two cater to less intelligent crowd, which is a lot of us, sadly. Wait a minute. So here's this nigga. He can't even put a cogent sentence together, but has the audacity. I know it's audacity, but I like to mock Cynthia G because she says that shit wrong all the time. The audacity. No, I got a homie. Matter of fact, that's not Cynthia G. Cynthia G fucks up another word. I forgot what it was. But this nigga has the audacity to critique and insult the listening audience of Jason Black by calling them unintelligent. Let me read this again. Now I'm a pretty good reader, but you tell me if this nigga's missing some words and some punctuations here. All right. At the professional black man, like I said in one of the community posts, these two cater to a less intelligent crowd, which is a lot of us, sadly. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Well, speak for yourself. Now, SWP responds in the thread, this is still moral posturing. We didn't need, and quote, we didn't need guns. Well, if we had them, I'm pretty sure our people wouldn't have been enslaved in the first place. If was a fifth, man. And I'm not even going to get into the transatlantic slave trade because this nigga is just, let it go. Moving on. Chris Koff. This nigga has the anti-Antifa fucking deal there. Hold on, let me zoom in on his shit. He's got the hammer and the sickle with the red circle and the slash through it. Okay. Chris Koff responds to Spike Razor. Not just most of you. It's most of America regardless of race, which sooner rather than later will prove fatal for a lot of us. Okay. What do we have here? Sigma American, formerly known as Guy King. Alright, most definitely a lower IQ crowd. It still amazes me how his audience never calls out his blatant contradictions that occur so often. What contradictions, sir? You can't just say something and just leave it there. You have to pay issuance to what you said. You have to qualify what you said, Guy King. I know you changed your name, but I remember you, nigga, from way back in the day. All right, moving on. Mickey Chi writes, moral high ground, soft targets. Okay, whatever that means. Somebody hops in the comment that says true. All right, whatever. Okay, here we go. Hours with a Z writes, I remember TBA calling in Tariq Nasheed's show back when Tariq was streaming on Ustream, and I remember him specifically saying that the BP in Tulsa, Oklahoma did everything right except arm themselves. Interesting. And I've heard him say that numerous times. Hold on. As a matter of fact, and let me quote TBA on this. He said, you know, they had doctor's office, they had this, that, and the third. The only thing they didn't have was a gun store. if I'm not mistaken. Continuing. So it's weird hearing him say this now during the climate we're in. Ours. What Sergeant Willie Pete did was take a 2-minute clip, twist it, and take what he said out of context, brother. Guy King, our Sigma American, responds. Sigma American Arcania. He responds, that's only one of his many contradictions. Okay. Look, you get the point. You get the point. People who fall down on SWP's side are gonna, ride his coattail. But like I said, Nate 27885 seems to be the only brother with some sense here. And once again, let me read his comment again before we get back to the audio. He writes, you have to listen to the whole podcast. He basically said black people didn't need guns to protect ourselves before the advent of guns. But since guns are on the scene, get your power tools, end quote. Brother Nate, you own it. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it. Let's get back to this audio. Grab this speaker. Oh. Take a sip of this beverage. And we're about to get to stepping too. After this, I'm about to get back to stepping. We're going to complete this mission. And then we're going to bring it on home with this CNG bullshit. I don't normally make video responses to CNG, but when I do, I completely destroy her. Fair use. Continuing.
Nigga, like you talking about Magneto. Magneto, he didn't back down from anything, and I don't even think at the time he realized that Magneto's character was based off of Malcolm X. But he was making this reference about I'm a bootlicking Negro and Magneto, and he doesn't fold. He was basically explaining X-Men to me like I didn't understand X-Men when I was a child of the 90s when that shit was on television.
Yeah, that shit was lit Saturday morning.
Right, I was watching that shit as a kid like crazy. So he's trying to explain this shit, and this is like, you're Magneto, and I'm like, yeah, but Magneto has powers, my guy. You talking about black people resisting this, that, and the third, but I'm like, yeah, Magneto can say fuck this and fuck that because Magneto has powers. We're human beings. We have to have a structure. I think that's what we were talking about. Like, you gotta have a structure, an organization, and everything. Because he was on, at the time, he was on some, to be so pro-blackity black that basically everything that you would need was Eurocentric. And so it was like nothing you could touch is Eurocentric. Hell, if you wanted to live in a suburb, the concept of the suburb was Eurocentric. I was like, damn, I'm just trying to have black people live the same way. Well, see, brother, that's what your problem. I'm like, damn, I can't even have a black, nice, affluent suburb with kids riding around with. Now
he's diverging off into another conversation that he had with another gentleman who's this is my guess because I know he can't be talking about TBA because I doubt he's ever had a conversation with him. But yeah, fair use. Continuing.
They're freaking one wheels and BMX bikes and mongoose bikes and skateboards and shit. I can't even have that. No, brother, that whole concept is Eurocentric. Like, it was just stupid. It was just dumb. But anyway, again, black people are magical as fuck. And many of the black people that you listen to, that they're black leaders and everything, they're magical. Like it never.
There's nothing he said that was magical. There was no hocus pocus in anything that he said, even in that little clip. Even in that clip, I could deduce the context in which he was saying it. You seem to be the only person who didn't get it. And I don't even think I listened to that particular broadcast. But just knowing his particular ideology as it pertains to guns and weapons and arming and black folks arming themselves and protecting themselves, i.e. Kit Kats, i.e. power tools, I'm on good authority, pardon the pun, to make the correct assessment of that little 2-minute clip. You seem to be the only one that can't get it. You and your little cronies down in the comment section. They don't get it. For whatever reason. I don't know. You're looking kind of suspect, brother. Looking like you're trying to make a move for the crown. This is not a good way to do it. Fair use continuing.
Never ceases to amaze me. Like it'll be like it's like a magical sandwich. You know what I mean? Where like the bread on the top, like the top layer, like as you go down, everything is kosher, right? As you go down, right? You got the bread, you got the tomato, you got the lettuce, right? Everything's cool, all of it makes sense. And then they get to the middle part of the sandwich, and it's just magic. It's just pure magic. It's pure, we're looking out of our third eye, pyramids of Egypt, vibrating at higher frequencies, and then making these grandiose statements. Black people have always ... right? Black people have always been resilient. Black people have always resisted white colonialism. Black people have always, just all this great fucking grandstanding and bullshit, and it's just baseless shit to make black people feel great. And, that's what gets the likes, that's what gets the clicks. Everybody's like, oh, they're so pro-black. I learned something.
Once again, he's being hyperbolic. He's trying to be funny. But he's really coming across as a pompous asshole. To be honest with you. You know what I mean? He's really... I went to high school with niggas like this, man. For real. I know it's tight. I know this nigga tight, man. Oh shit. Now he's clowning. He's just being hyperbolic and just putting a whole bunch of barbecue sauce on this big ass nothing burger. This nothing burger that he's serving up. Since he want to use sandwich analogies, nigga, this is a nothing burger. You made a mountain out of a fucking molehill. That's what you did. Fair use. Continuing.
Today, because most black people out here are simple-minded. They don't think in like simple terms. Like, okay, you got a bunch of white supremacists running around. I don't give a fuck about like how they process information or what their pathology is, right? They're dangerous, right? If they're the white supremacists running around and they hate black people for whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Now, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Up to this point, there's been a lot, if not everything that you said, that I disagree with, especially in the context if you're trying to formulate this argument to attack Jason Black. Now, I'm against the super duper magical niggas, the looking out of the third eye and all this other shit. I'm against that, you know what I mean? But this whole what you just said right there, I'm in agreement with you. I too do not care the reason behind as to why particular other groups of people, not just white, but other groups of people don't like me. I don't care. I don't care if it's out of jealousy or if it's some sort of confirmed bias or if they were taught to hate black people. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I've always made the analogy that it doesn't matter if you don't want to fight. If someone punches you in the face, guess what? You're in a fight. You have two choices at this point. Actually, three. You can get down on the ground and curl up in a fetal position and let this motherfucker wail on you until they get tired. Or you can run. Or, last but definitely not least, you can fight back. Obviously, I'm with the latter. So I'm in agreement with you. I don't care why other groups of people don't like me. When I walk through the AO, I'm surrounded by Asians, Latinos, whites, and other blacks from Africa, the Caribbean, and FBA motherfuckers. If someone here, regardless of their race, color, or creed, age, gender, sexual orientation, whatever the case is, if they have a problem with me, I don't give a fuck why they have a problem with me. We can either get to the motherfucking business and solve that problem, or they can get the fuck on and leave me the fuck alone. That's their two options. But other than that, I don't care why you don't like me. Me personally, I don't sit up here and try to reason with white people as to, I don't plead with them. Please, Mr. White Man, please like me. I's all right. I's the good peoples. I don't do that shit. You either fucking with me or you not fucking with me. If you don't fuck with me, then don't fuck with me. Let me say that again. If you're not fucking with me, don't fuck with me. Now, if you don't fuck with me, but you want to fuck with me, then you're going to find out. Now, if you don't fuck with me and you don't fuck with me, then we good. We cool, G. We cool, G. You feel me? Well, let's continue. Fair use.
About the mathematics on how they're thinking and how they're operating and all that. I don't give a fuck. All I know is when they come over here, I'm prepared to deal with their bullshit. You know what I mean? Don't start none, won't be none. You know what I mean? Like they get all into the weeds, of the shit. I'm not saying don't examine them and how they do things if you're going to counter it. Again, same thing that Amos Wilson said. You know what I mean? But to sit there and just admire the problem and just to stand there and feel morally superior, to white people is stupid. Oh, they're evil and the power of the gun and they have to have guns and they need guns. So, they're weak and we don't need guns. I'm like, again, where's the practical application? If a white boy shows up and
once again, that's narrative. He completely left out. Now, there is a need for us to examine the pathology of different peoples as to why. Me personally, I will sit up here and I will listen to it. I will listen to Jason Black's theory and his take on the pathology of different groups of people as to why they don't like us. I will listen to it. Hell, I might even on my own pause and pay attention and give issuance to it and actually put some thought to it as to why people do what they do, or as why people think what they think, why they feel the way that they feel. I might myself meditate on that. But at the end of the day, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared to address the threat. I'm in agreement with you on that. But once again, what you just did, and we don't need guns. You completely left out the fact of this hypothetical scenario that Jason Black put out there. Well, if we lived in a society where guns were banned and it was illegal for anybody, for citizens to have guns, that we would be all right. And I think I'm gonna leave it there, because if you know SWP, he just repeats himself. He says the same thing over and over again, just in different ways. For a long time, he's very loquacious. But yeah, SWP, brother, I'm looking at you different, man. You got me looking at you different, brother. At 2, Sergeant Willie Pete. At 2, man. It's a damn shame, man. Damn shame. We going on 3 fucking hours, G. I think I might have to save that Cynthia G shit for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to edit this title. I'm gonna have to get to her another day, because her shit is 2 hours, and I don't think I got it in me to sit up here and go 6 hours. I might. Matter of fact, let me take a break. Let me take a quick break, man. I'm not gonna play no music because they're gonna hit me with a copyright strike. For real. Punk ass motherfuckers. I got like 3 videos with copyright claims on them right now. And they done already zapped and took away the visibility of like 2 of my videos, which really pissed me off. But you know, whatever. What happened to my fair use, man? I say fair use like every 5 fucking minutes, bruh. What happened to the fair use? Damn. And it's some videos where I know I didn't play any music because I made a conscious effort as to not to play music. And that shit still got zapped. Like, man, come on. Are you hitting me with copyright claims and hiding my videos because what? Because why? Confused here. I'm not understanding. Anyway, let me take a quick break. Take a quick break, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play me some instrumentals. Oh shit. Damn. Forgot I had that motherfucker plugged up. Matter of fact, nah, I ain't gonna play shit. Y'all just gonna have to just sit and chill. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll play a little instrumental, man. Keep this shit flowing. Hold on. Oh, we got it. We got it. Give me a second. I'll be right back. This nigga, man. He far as hell for that shit. Going for the crown, I see, huh? That nigga straight going for the crown. I know a power play when I see one. All right, give me a quick second. Let me hit the latrine and I'm gonna be right back. Oh yeah. Okay, we back. We bike, we bike, we bike. Alright, let me see what we got here. Yeah, I ain't got. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let me do my preparations, then we're gonna get on this mission. Yeah. Yeah, well, let me see how long we been on. 3 hours and 17 minutes. Too fucking easy. I swear, this nigga SWP, if you're not him, you're anti-Second Amendment. Let this nigga tell it. Alright, so where we gotta go again? Fucking Dead Horse Swamp or whatever the fuck that is. Or Dead Horse Lake or whatever. Okay, so we're here. Ah, there it is. Found him. What do you know? Well, let me crack this box real quick. And we gonna go holler at him. What you got? LMG parts, okay. Let's go holler at Buddy, man. See what he's talking about.
Hey, Red Queen. White Rabbit. Nomad?
Yes, me. You good?
Josiah.
It would be a brother, too. By the name of Josiah.
Nice to see you're still above ground. Anyone else from your chalk? A few. Who were scattered. Man, we sure screwed the pooch on this one.
Where you get that hooch from?
Josiah. I saw Walker out there, hunting down our soldiers. You saw who? Lieutenant Colonel Walker.
Cole Walker. Here. Fighting our guys? There's no way.
He's turned on us, man. There's no way for our people to die.
I guess duty and honor are going the way of the dinosaur.
We gonna get his ass though.
So what's your lay of the land?
Either Walker sank that cargo ship, or someone he was working with did. Look.
All right. J. Skills Log Part 1. An extract from J. Skills' digital journal obtained from Josiah in his hideout of Dead Horse Swamp. I cannot express the pain that has settled in the depths of my soul this day. Learning the truth about the USS Sway's secret cargo will forever mark my thoughts. As it marked my actions, I knew I needed to stop the ship at all costs. This was a small sacrifice in exchange for millions of saved lives. So why does it weigh on me so? The legions have sunk the USS Sway, ensuring that destruction will never leave Aurora. It was the right decision, so why do I feel so conflicted? Maurice Fox on the drone attacks.
Jay Skell sunk that cargo ship.
Damn. Everything that happened here is because of that prick.
I'll locate Jay Skell. I met some Skell-Tech employees. I'll see what they know.
I'll try and round up more survivors. We'll link up at RP Delta.
Sounds good.
Too fucking easy. What is this shit over here? Oh, okay. What is this? Main mission. Gather information about Jake Scale. Talk to Schultz. You can use the fast travel. You know what? We ain't stepped on shit in a minute, man. What's over here? I already did that shit. I don't like this little uncovered, uncharted shit right here. Kinda making me feel some type of way. Damn, we surrounded. What do I gotta do to unlock this shit? Kill 3 enemies in less than 3 seconds. Kill 40 motherfuckers without dying. You know what? Let me just start stepping on motherfuckers real quick. Y'all hold, cause y'all can get him. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get in my way. Ah, look what we have here. Take this silencer off. Oh, you about to get some contact, alright. Nah, I don't want to stay low profile though, that's the thing. Fuck! There goes my 3 seconds. Was that 3 seconds? Did I make it? No, I didn't. Ain't that a bitch? That upsets me. I had an opportunity to kill 3 motherfuckers.
Got a commander marked.
That had to be it right there. Come on now. Yes. That's what I thought. Give me one. Oh shit, get down.
Fuck we got here.
Shit.
Drone's active. Well, they won't know what hit them.
Now they jamming my shit. That's why you don't fuck with the goddamn Azrael and shit. Go away. Oh shit. My niggas up shooting that shit. Nigga, shoot! God damn it, man.
I got you. I'm on my way. Battery's drained. Drone's out of the game.
That pisses me off.
Enemy down.
You're good. Appreciate that.
I pulled the shotgun out. This nigga was not trying to shoot. What do we have over here? Alright, that Azrael's gone. Put my fucking drone up, man. Damn. We got 3 enemies over here. Nope, I ain't even gonna deal with that. Nah, y'all got it, G. Y'all can have that shit. But give me this tech, though. We just gonna get to stepping on shit on our way. Matter of fact, let me mark this shit. Ping that shit. Matter of fact, we're gonna replace that with that.
If we have time, we should rest and recharge.
Be quiet. I got this. There's 3 of them too. Getting nice and close. There it is. Nothing significant to report.
Located a bad guy over there.
Yo, these 7.62s be laying motherfuckers down, bruh. I'm not even gonna cap, man. Is it 3 of them? It is. Oh, it's something out here. You just don't know it yet. Get nice and close. Yeah, that didn't work. I just fucking screwed the pooch. I just started nutting up. As soon as the shots was fired, I just started shooting all over the place, man. Ain't that a bitch? Ooh.
Enemy chopper. Watch yourself.
I'm not trying to deal with this chopper again. I don't know. I think I'm feeling kind of good right now. It just got kind of monotonous going over that tape and shit. Cause normally I'll review tape while I'm playing and shit. But you know, if it's some of grave importance, then I'll. Ooh, hold on. If it's really important, then I'll pause it. Give it some time to get that bitch, let that bitch breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And actually pay extra attention to it.
Don't forget about the mission.
Dark Masters. Yeah, but they're a nuisance. Like they block your little mini map and shit. I don't like that shit.
Get your silencer on if you don't want them to hear you.
I don't give a fuck if they hear me. That's the thing. And there's 3 of them too. Yeah, these motherfuckers about to be easy. Give it to me. 3 enemies in 3 seconds. I know it was cheap. I let go of the L2 and then brought it back to auto aim. I know that's cheap, but you know, whatever, sue me. Am I even going in the right direction? Hold up. No, I'm not. I'm so not going in the right direction. Well, we just freestyling now. This whole session I've been doing missions. Been doing story mode missions. Yeah, the wolf. Yeah, that's on the Azrael. Those are wolf choppers. Like the regular choppers, I don't care about those. But the Azraels, them motherfuckers, boy. And they get to dropping bombs and shit. And then they dispatch more wolves to your area and shit. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's what I ran into prior to that. I don't mind them little choppers because, you know, they ain't shit for real. You shoot them out the sky. But them wolf choppers? Nah, bruh. Hold up. We got more Op 4 in the building. Yup. Hey, Dark Master, don't forget to wish the Army happy birthday. This weekend is the Army's birthday. Just a quick little FYI.
Got one. Over there.
You better be worried.
No one's out here. Who would be that dumb anyway?
You heard that motherfucker echo? That motherfucker said, pow. Man, all my buddies, man, they playing Call of Duty, but I'm like, man, look, I don't think I'm going back to Call of Duty for real.
I got eyes on the CO.
Skill is loaded. What do you even do with that amount of money?
Man, why you counting this man's pockets like that? Shit! Ah, did I get it? No, I didn't. Fuck. Damn it. That just messed up my... I'm trying to max out this, this assault. Ooh. Man, I don't care. Fury, I don't care. I'm trying to knock them down quick. I don't care if they hear me.
Breacher sighted.
Should be anywhere.
There it is. And they got a whole bunch of shit down here. Look at all this shit. What is this? Jade? I ain't never seen no jade before. Hey, we getting all this. We probably can make some weapons with that shit. What is this? Alanath? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ooh, we got more ops over here. Now, let me start making my way towards what you call it, because I'll get lost out this motherfucker just trying to kill. Ooh, nope. Nope. They got the little R2-D2s over there. I'm not fucking with them. Now, you know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Hell no. We not going, bruh. Yeah. Get your bitch ass out of here. That's how you handle that. Coconuts. Man, I don't give a fuck. Ooh, watermelons? That's a superfood right there.
Echo squad's waiting on us. I got this. Just go away.
Did I get it? I got it. Challenge complete. Alright, kill 40 without dying. Cool. Let me reload. Give me that 7.62s. What we got over here? Some more watermelon too? I'll take it. Watermelon. I normally don't even do this. I just get it as I go. But shit, now I'm just bullshitting. Creep up behind them.
Get a breacher. There's a wolf there. Get some.
That's what I do, man.
I can see a support unit, boss.
Well, I need them jokers.
Spotted one there.
Oh, Azrael coming.
We got Azrael drone out there. Watch out. Hostile identified. Over there. Eyes on hostile.
Alright, it's gonna be like shooting fish in a barrel.
That Azrael's clear. We can come out now.
Did I get him?
Got a gift. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
We got company. Stay focused. Get ready. We're under attack.
Copy that. You see him? Light him up.
There.
Hostiles moving in. Hostile hit. Hostile hit.
Drone's airborne.
They got a gang shit over here. Pineapples. Bananas. Alright, 3 more to complete that. Then I gotta do my 6 kills with the true grit. This shit kinda easy though. The assault is kinda easy to max out. I like that that shotgun though. That shotgun is nice.
Drone's out of juice. We lost it. You put your silencer on. You cut your weapons noise.
Reacher on the objective. Got one. Over there.
Yep. Just need 2 more. Oh shit, that's a fucking drone. Alright. I don't even feel like wasting bullets on this drone.
Careful. There's an aerial drone.
In position.
Yeah,
All set.
my buddy told me these swamps.
Hostile down close to me.
Good hit.
I'm going to see what's up. Heads up, boys. I think someone's out here. We got hostiles in the area. I'm going to see on alert. I'll back you up.
Y'all make way too much noise. And teach y'all about noise discipline and basic training. You make entirely way too much noise. This motherfucker out here hollering, boys.
Use your silencer.
Man, I told you, Fury, I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. Oh shit, oh that's a hog. Well, I'm about to start tweaking.
Watch yourself.
Alright. I want this, where's this loot at? Here we go.
Skies are clear. Chopper's fucked out. Got a commander out there.
Time to switch to night vision.
Alright, it's 3 of them.
Got a hostile.
So really all I need is 6 bodies with this true grit and 1 true grit setting, and I'll be good. Okay, let's see what we got here. What is this? You know what? I think we're gonna take this. Damn, what happened to the shit? Oh, I unmarked it. That's right. I unmarked it. Where old boy at? Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, negative. Huh. So it should be on the map now. Yep, it's on the map. Let's go to the Bivouac. Not the Bivouac, the Erewhon. And it's 1 o'clock here. I'm about to go ahead and lay it down here in a minute. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do that right now. What time is it? Been going damn near 4 hours. I think we covered a lot of good ground here. I think I said everything that needs to be said.
Mads will be damn pleased to know you're here.
But hey, Dark Master, if you're still here, go ahead and check out the what you call it from the beginning. The first hour is me monologuing on some different shit. Here at the Apex 3900 channel, I don't just game. I talk about Manispherian type of shit, and I also game on top of that. I talk about black people, white people here in America, all kind of shit, man. So feel free to check it out, peruse. But I also got some dope ass gaming too, man. You know. So if you want to see some gaming, just go to like skip past. You're gonna see us sitting down at the Bivouac. If you just see us sitting at the Bivouac, just fast forward past that shit. But yeah, though, thanks to everybody that came out. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna fire this motherfucker up tomorrow on Sunday, man. Alright, y'all. Peace.